It's a Blue Raider game day, and the Blue Raider Network is on the air. Today's MTSU women's basketball game is just 30 minutes away, and the Blue Raider game day coverage begins with countdown to tip-off. Countdown to Tip-Off is presented by Window World of Murfreesboro, the official window and exterior remodeling company of Blue Raider Athletics. Tennessee Orthopedic Alliance, official team physicians for Blue Raider Athletics. Ascend Federal Credit Union, the exclusive credit union of Blue Raider Athletics. Ascension St. Thomas Rutherford, the official hospital partner for MTSU Athletics. Bud Light, easy to drink, easy to enjoy. Enjoy responsibly. And by the Tennessee Highway Safety Office. Fans don't let fans drive drunk. Now, here's the voice of the Lady Raiders, Joe Fisher.
Live from the Murphy Center at Middle Tennessee State University in Murfreesboro, this is Lady Raider basketball. And tonight, Middle Tennessee puts a 33-game home win streak in Conference USA on the line as they host the Owls of Kennesaw State University. I'm Joe Fisher. Great to be with you courtside here at the Jimmy Earl Monty Hale Arena, joined by my broadcast partner, Kyle Turnham. Middle Tennessee coming off a very interesting win. Beat Jacksonville State handily, thanks to a tremendous second half by Tamia Scott, a career-high 30 points, most of those in the second half. It was the best individual performance we have seen all season. As a result, Middle Tennessee 17-6 overall. More important, 9-1 and on top in Conference USA. They face Kennesaw State, who is 8-13 and 3-7 in Conference USA. Kyle, these two teams met earlier in Kennesaw, Georgia. Middle Tennessee won. Not an easy game, 59-47. This is a Kennesaw State team that has a talented player in Princess Harden. They've got a couple of support people around her. You got to be on your game tonight.
And a 180 from Jacksonville State, the team that we played on Thursday night. This is, where Jacksonville State was a team that relied a lot on the three-point shot.
Yeah.
This team relies very, very little on the three-point shot. They are a team that plays downhill basketball. They're a team that offensive rebounds with the reckless abandon, and they are a team that has 4 players that average over one steal per game.
Yeah.
So you've got to really take care of the basketball against them, and they have the knowledge of knowing that it was a 4-possession game at their place, so they're in a 3-way tie for 7th right now. This is a big game for Kennesaw State as well.
Yeah, they'll be ready to play. There's no doubt about that. We're glad you're with us with nearly 200 majors and concentrations for undergrads and more than 100 graduate programs. Middle Tennessee State University has something for everyone, including more than 50 online degrees. Do you want a high-quality, affordable education? It's not too late to apply. Learn more at mtsu.edu. We'll take a look at the conference coming back right after this. Lady Raider basketball from Van Wagner.
Las Casas Drugs is a proud sponsor of Blue Raider Athletics, located at 4702 Las Casas Pike, just minutes from Murfreesboro. Las Casas Drugs strives to provide all of your pharmaceutical needs in that hometown atmosphere you deserve. Family-owned and operated, Las Casas Drugs offers free delivery, immunizations, drive-through window, gift shop, merchandise, and medication management programs. Come by and see how we can make a difference. And go Blue Raiders.
City Auto Mitsubishi is your hometown dealer for new Mitsubishi models like Outlander, Eclipse Cross, and Mirage. See all the new Mitsubishi models and save today. Remember, City Auto is still your volume used car dealer with a huge selection of quality pre-owned inventory. Win with City Auto's great selection of new and used cars, trucks, and SUVs from more than 35 brands. City Auto, Bridge Avenue off Old Fort Parkway. Go Blue Raiders.
When it comes to money, I'm a saver.
Me too. Though I can also be a bit of a spender.
Well, Ascend has got you both covered. With our interest-earning checking, you can
earn interest so I can save money for my beach trip?
Sure. And with our rewards checking, you can
get cash back for my purchases? Tap reward?
Yep, so no matter how you handle your money, Ascend Federal Credit Union has the right checking account for you. Interest-earning checking earns 3.56% annual percentage yield up to $15,000. Some restrictions apply.
If you're a small business owner, think about everything you need to help your business succeed. You need a plan, happy customers, steady cash flow, and an insurance agent that gets you. I'm State Farm Agent Deb Insel, and I run a small business too. I understand the unique needs of local business owners and will make it easy for you to choose the right protection at the right price. Because one thing you don't need is insurance stress. Call me, Agent Deb Insel, for your small business needs today. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Pepsi Zero Sugar has taken its flavor to the next level. A Zero Sugar Cola has never tasted this good. But we don't expect you to take our word for it, so we're putting it to the test. Starting with me. My mouth is watering already, so I think we can skip the drum roll and get right to the main event. Cue the fireworks. We have an official best Zero Sugar ever. It's delicious, it's refreshing, and it's so good you'll need to try it for yourself. Trust me. Pepsi Zero Sugar. Zero never tasted so good. That's what I like.
Tennessee Orthopedic Alliance takes great pride in supporting and treating Middle Tennessee State University athletes, providing expert treatment of injuries to bones, joints, or muscles. TOA's team of orthopedic specialists can get you back in the game. Same-day appointments and walk-ins are welcome. Injured? Visit one of our many ortho urgent cares, or to make an appointment, call 1-855-NEED-TOA or visit www.toa.com. TOA, the official team doctor for Blue Raider Athletics.
The Blue Raiders are on News Radio WGNS.
Well, let's take a look now at the teams around the conference, brought to you by Hampton Inn and Suites Murfreesboro. Old-fashioned Southern hospitality and contemporary comfort at a great rate. Located at 325 North Thompson Lane in Murfreesboro. Middle Tennessee atop Conference USA with Middle's win Thursday night, Liberty's loss. That puts Middle Tennessee at 9-1, Liberty at 8-2. Western Kentucky 7-3. This is coming into today. I'll give you a couple of updates here in just a moment. Louisiana Tech, FIU 5-5. New Mexico State 4-5. Sam Houston, Jacksonville State, Kennesaw State 3-7. UTEP is 3-7. Already today, Western Kentucky rallied, beat Jacksonville State in Bowling Green by a score of 68-64. So WKU is now 8-3 in conference play. Also today, Liberty, an easy win on the road at Sam Houston, 74-54. So Liberty is now 9-2 in conference play. The other games, other than this one, getting set to take place, FIU and Louisiana Tech. That'll be a good one, I think. And then New Mexico State and UTEP, the neighbors, taking each other on here tonight as well. Going to be interesting.
Well, and again, when you go back to looking at seeding for the tournament, one game here, one game there can really change the course of your postseason operation.
Yeah.
And
get a bye on the first day, whatever you can do.
Well, I mean, and again, you talk about Kennesaw State. You know, there's three teams right there that are tied for 7th. So, you know, a win, not to mention the fact a win over a Middle Tennessee that only one other school has, becomes a really huge tiebreaker.
Looking forward to it. It's Middle Tennessee and Kennesaw State. We'll take a break, get a scouting report on the Owls coming up right after this. This is Lady Raider basketball from Van Wagner.
Tennessee Orthopedic Alliance takes great pride in supporting and treating Middle Tennessee State University athletes, providing expert treatment of injuries to bones, joints, or muscles. TOA's team of orthopedic specialists can get you back in the game. Same-day appointments and walk-ins are welcome. Injured? Visit one of our many ortho urgent cares, or to make an appointment, call 1-855-NEED-TOA or visit www.toa.com. TOA, the official team doctor for Blue Raider Athletics.
Pepsi Zero Sugar has taken its flavor to the next level. A Zero Sugar Cola has never tasted this good. But we don't expect you to take our word for it, so we're putting it to the test. Starting with me. My mouth is watering already, so I think we can skip the drum roll and get right to the main event. Cue the fireworks. We have an official best Zero Sugar ever. It's delicious, it's refreshing, and it's so good you'll need to try it for yourself. Trust me. Pepsi Zero Sugar. Zero never tasted so good. That's what I like.
Looking for something to take your mind off this traffic? How about a true story of instant success? Did you hear about the two friends who went grocery shopping in Ashland City and picked up everything on their list plus $75,000? Or the one where a truck driver made a last-minute stop off Interstate 40 and drove off with a cool $1 million. All their lives changed in an instant, and yours could too. So stop by your local retailer for your chance with instant games from the Tennessee Lottery. Game-changing, life-changing fun. Please play responsibly.
Roscoe Brown is proud to be a longtime supporter of MTSU athletics and your locally owned HVAC and plumbing company for over 80 years. Roscoe Brown has been the trusted name for heating, cooling, and plumbing for Middle Tennessee homeowners and businesses. Call 888-MY-ROSCOE to schedule your HVAC or plumbing service today. Turn to the experts at Carrier and Roscoe Brown. People you know, a name you trust. Go Blue Raiders.
Roscoe Brown. RoscoeBrown.com.
With the game on the line and the shot clock winding down, the Blue Raiders passed the ball to the most proven player on the floor to make the game winner. As the Nashville area's proven John Deere equipment dealer and proud sponsor of Middle Tennessee basketball, Tri-Green Equipment is wide open and ready to make the game-winning play for your property season after season. Stop by in-store today or visit us online at trigreen.com. Go Blue Raiders.
Rutherford County's MTSU station, News Radio WGNS.
Time for a scouting report now on Kennesaw State. We're joined by assistant coach Nina Davis. You got to start with Harden, don't you? Because she seems to be their bread and butter.
Yeah, she's a first-team all-league. She's really good. She's averaging a double-double. She's averaging about 16 points and 11 rebounds. I think against us at their place, she had 21 and 16 rebounds. So she was definitely the main thing that we came into this game, and we circled her on our scouting report and put a lot of emphasis going into this game that it's not just one person guarding her, that she deserves a lot of attention. So we're going to have a lot of team defense and a lot of gap helping on her today.
What makes her a challenge? How does she play?
Just overall, she has the height. She's about 6 foot. She's really athletic. She's really good at shooting a mid-range jump shot from that free throw line area, and they put her in a lot of ISOs. And when she duck her head and kind of attack the rim, there's no stopping her. We put on the free throw line a lot at their place. She was 11-11 for the free throw line, right. So we were doing a lot of fouling. So we're just going to have to eliminate her straight line drives, and I've put a lot of emphasis going into this game on just denying her the ball, making it really hard for her to catch it, not letting her catch it in her comfort zone spots, and making it a challenge for her because she doesn't have the ball or she catch it further out from the goal. She's not a three-point shooter, and it's going to make her work a little bit harder today.
When you face a team that has a player that's dominant like that, clearly their leader, there are a couple of options. One is let her get her points and stop everybody else. The other is do everything you can to shut her down and let everybody else do their thing. What's your approach?
It's funny. I think people definitely have their approach a lot. I'm just a little mixture of both. I know that Harden is going to score. Obviously, she's their best player, and she's going to get some rebounds. But I trust and believe that we can maybe cut her points in half. Instead of her getting 16, maybe limit her to 8 or 10. Wow. Instead of letting her get 11 rebounds, maybe cut down on her offensive rebounds. Of course, she's going to get some defensive rebounds. And then, of course, just put a lot of emphasis on the other players. You never want to go to a game and let a player that maybe average 6 points have a career high and have 20 or have 15 or let one of their bench players come in and be a factor. So if we can do both, it'll be a really great day. Limit her stacks and also not let anyone else have a career day either.
Who else concerns you with them?
Barry had a really good game against us. She didn't score in double digits, but she plays really hard from that wing position. She's their second leading scorer. She's really athletic, and she's an amazing offensive rebounder. We struggle with that a lot, and so I've stepped up and I've challenged Tamia to kind of focus in on that and keep her off the board. So I'm excited to see how she handles that challenge. And Hooks also from the wing is there. She's pretty good as well. She can shoot the three. She can attack the rim. So both of those wing players we also put emphasis on.
First meeting was a low-scoring game. I think 59-47, was the final. Is that what kind of game this is going to be?
I honestly don't think so. A lot of credit to them. I never want to discredit anything that Kennesaw did to us. They played that 1-2-2, and they caused some turnovers from us, and they did a lot of pressure in the half court. But also think in that game it was more so early on, kind of first or second weekend of conference play, and we made a lot of mistakes that I don't think we'll make tonight. We missed a lot of wide-open layups and a lot of really easy shots that if we just make half of those easy shots that we missed, I think we would have had a way more high scoring point from my end. From their end, yes, I hope they do not score a lot, for sure.
Play well tonight.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. We'll have more in a moment. This is Lady Raider basketball from Van Wagner.
Looking for the ultimate hangout spot? Head to Cedar Glade Brews. With 12 taps and over 100 bottles and cans, we've got craft beer, seltzer, mead, kombucha, cider, non-alcoholic, and craft soda for everyone. We're family and dog-friendly, featuring food trucks, live music, and trivia nights. Plus, you can book our space for private events inside or on our spacious patio.
Blue Raider fans enjoy a Cedar Glade brew in the Murphy's Center Beer Garden.
Purveyors of foamy goodness, Cedar Glade Brews, where great times and good vibes await.
When the arena lights dim for a concert, or when the crowd becomes one at a big game, you can almost feel like you're the biggest fan. But who's your biggest fan? It's the person that will get you home safely after a night of drinking. It's the person who looks out for your life to make sure you leave the stadium with someone sober. This could be a designated driver or someone who offers to get you a ride share. Because in Tennessee, fans don't let fans drive drunk. Brought to you by the Tennessee Highway Safety Office, a division of the Tennessee Department of Safety and Homeland Security.
The MTSU Alumni Association is proud of its more than 130,000 living alumni who are leading, teaching, entertaining, researching, flying, farming, nursing, and more worldwide. Every Blue Raider accomplishment adds value to your degree. Are you connected to the MTSU National Alumni Association? Visit mtalumni.com to share what you're doing. Update your information and see how you can be involved and informed. You can also follow us on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram.
At State Farm, when home and auto work as a team, you score and save money. I'm State Farm Agent Andy Wama. Give me a call at 615-890-0850 and let's work together to win big by saving money on home and auto. With the service you get from State Farm, you might think our car insurance costs more. I'm State Farm Agent Andy Wama. Give me a call at 615-890-0850 and let me show you with discounts up to 40%. You may find it even costs less.
It's never lost on Window World that your home is your largest physical investment. Window World's integrity can be noticed from your very first moment of contact. The clean, professional installation of premium windows, siding, doors, and more are designed to last while leaving your home looking amazing. Window World and their lifetime warranty will always be there when it really matters. They're America's most trusted remodeler and a proud partner of Middle Tennessee State University Athletics because the difference is integrity and always in the detail.
The Blue Raiders play here. News Radio WGNS.
Well, Rick, when you have a player have a game like Tamia had, is that kind of a coming out kind of game, or do you hope that that's what that is?
Well, you never know, Joe. I mean, you know, I've done this for 50 years. Sometimes it is, and sometimes it's not. You know, we would hope that Tamia could play like that the rest of the year. She's played good all year long, but that was just on a different level the other night. And so, you know, she's been in the gym working hard, and so I think what's happening is you're seeing some of the hard work pay off.
Yeah, it's fun when you see players and they see it pay off, and then they just try to carry it to that next level.
No doubt about it. And, you know, one of the things we've kind of asked her to do is get in the gym more, and she has.
Yeah. Okay, defending the home court in this conference, is there extra pressure on that?
Oh, yeah. I mean, you know, we play good at home. I mean, we hadn't lost here, I don't think, in a conference in 3 years. But, you know, this conference is pretty tough. I mean, it's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. You gotta win at home, and you got to hopefully you can pick up a win or two on the road, you know.
Yeah. This Kennesaw State team actually played us pretty tough on the trip down to Kennesaw. You won by 12, but what do you remember about that game?
I remember them leading us most of the game, to be honest with you, especially the first half. They're very aggressive. They've got one of the best players in the conference, and I think her name's Harding.
Yep.
And she's got all kinds of doubles this year. So she's really hard to defend. And what we got to do is we just got to play our basketball. We got to take care of the basketball, and we got to do a better job offensively.
Yeah, that leads me. I was thinking about that at this point in the season. When I was thinking about the Seinfeld issue, it's not you, it's me. Is it more about how you play as opposed to who you play at this point?
I don't think there's any doubt about it, Joe. You know, a lot of people have said, well, we're not scoring well, but we've got scores. You know, we've got scores, and we're just not Usually we'll have 3 scores good in double figures every game. Sometimes we'll have a 4th one, but last year there were several games we had 5 in double figures. And we just got to get our 4 positions scoring a little bit, and I think we can. We got that type of player. So we still got some room to improve, and we still got about a month left of basketball. So I'm pretty excited about where we're at right now.
It was interesting.
Our pregame visit with Coach Insel brought to you by the Daily News Journal. Read all about Blue Raiders sports in the Daily News Journal. The D&J is Rutherford County's first source for news, sports, and much more. More in a moment. This is Lady Raider basketball from Van Wagner.
Plan ahead and plan for success. Put Lee Company on your team for all your facility and home maintenance needs. They are proud to be an official partner of the MTSU Blue Raiders and have serviced homes and businesses for 80 years. For the very best heating, air conditioning, plumbing, and electrical services, call Lee Company at 615-867-1000. Visit them at leecompany.com or call 615-867-1000.
Las Casas Drugs is a proud sponsor of Blue Raider Athletics, located at 4702 Las Casas Pike, just minutes from Murfreesboro. Las Casas Drugs strives to provide all of your pharmaceutical needs in that hometown atmosphere you deserve. Family-owned and operated, Las Casas Drugs offers free delivery, immunizations, drive-through window, gift shop, merchandise, and medication management programs. Come by and see how we can make a difference. And go Blue Raiders.
MT Dining is eating made easy. With more than 19 dining locations, you will never run out of variety on campus. Whether it's Chick-fil-A, Subway, or Starbucks, we've got the brands you love right here. Need a quick snack or Scantron? Stop by one of the 5 pods on campus and try out MT Dining's new Farm to Fork experience. Farmers Market, now open, located in the Student Union. Visit mtdining.com for more information or visit our office in the Keithley University Center, room 202.
The MTSU Alumni Association is proud of its more than 130,000 living alumni who are leading, teaching, entertaining, researching, flying, farming, nursing, and more worldwide. Every Blue Raider accomplishment adds value to your degree. Are you connected to the MTSU National Alumni Association? Visit mtalumni.com to share what you're doing. Update your information and see how you can be involved and informed. You can also follow us on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram.
City Auto Mitsubishi is your hometown dealer for new Mitsubishi models like Outlander, Eclipse Cross, and Mirage. See all the new Mitsubishi models and save today. Remember, City Auto is still your volume used car dealer with a huge selection of quality pre-owned inventory. Win with City Auto's great selection of new and used cars, trucks, and SUVs from more than 35 brands. City Auto, Bridge Avenue off Old Fort Parkway. Go Blue Raiders!
Murfreesboro Medical Clinic is proud to be the official medical group of MTSU Athletics. We all win big when we work as a team for better health. Just like MTSU's athletes and coaches, our healthcare professionals work tirelessly to make our community proud. At MMC, we really are true blue. MTSU is our hometown team, and your health is our mission. Visit mmclinic.com or call us at 615-893-4480.
WGNS, the flagship station for Blue Raider sports.
Time now for the injury report brought to you by the law offices of John Day, Murfreesboro's personal injury law firm, a proud sponsor of the Blue Raiders. For Kennesaw State, Tanise Taylor, sophomore, is out for the year, injured with a lower body injury. They will miss her. She was averaging about 8 points per game. She is out for the year. Of course, if you're Middle Tennessee, you're always watching Courtney Blakely to make sure that knee holds up as she's trying to get through the season on a bit of a gimpy knee, and we'll see how tonight goes. Our starting lineups brought to you by Ascend Federal Credit Union. Show your MTSU pride with every purchase. Visit an Ascend branch, ask for your MTSU branded debit card. Ascend is the exclusive credit union of Blue Raider Athletics. Ascend is insured by NCUA. It's interesting, Kyle. There are very few teams that I have been around, that we have been around, that you can lock in a starting lineup for darn near every single game. And Middle Tennessee is fortunate because that's exactly what they have. It's Blakely, Boldereva, Gregory, Scott, and Enrique every single night.
You're right, and I think that speaks to the consistency of those 5 players and that they bring it to practice every day, because if they don't, they wouldn't be one of those 5.
Right.
And consistency is something that all coaches are begging for out of their players.
It's Middle Tennessee and Kennesaw State. We'll come back, get it started from the Murphy Center. This is Lady Raider basketball from Van Wagner.
Roscoe Brown is proud to be a longtime supporter of MTSU athletics and your locally owned HVAC and plumbing company for over 80 years. Roscoe Brown has been the trusted name for heating, cooling, and plumbing for Middle Tennessee homeowners and businesses. Call 888-MY-ROSCOE to schedule your HVAC or plumbing service today. Turn to the experts at Carrier and Roscoe Brown. People you know, a name you trust. Go Blue Raiders.
Roscoe Brown. RoscoeBrown.com.
RJ Young is no longer just your office copier supplier. We are now helping you create the modern office. Our cutting-edge solutions cover security systems, business phones, managed IT, and AV technology for your organization. We've teamed up with world-class partners to save you more through building services, and our U.S.-based specialists are your personal coaches, making sure you always have the highest degree of personalization.
Blue Raider fans, Lightning's Locker Room, powered by Textbook Brokers, is the place to get your Blue Raider gear. Open Monday through Friday from 8 to 6 and Saturday 10 to 4. Lightning's Locker Room is just across the street from Floyd Stadium at 1321 Greenland Drive. It has all the MT polos, hoodies, t-shirts, hats, and all the other game day gear you'll ever need. See the selection online at mtsugear.com or in Murphy Center on game days. Lightning's Locker Room, the official game day provider, powered by Textbook Brokers.
Tennessee Orthopedic Alliance takes great pride in supporting and treating Middle Tennessee State University athletes. Providing expert treatment of injuries to bones, joints, or muscles, TOA's team of orthopedic specialists can get you back in the game. Same-day appointments and walk-ins are welcome. Injured? Visit one of our many ortho urgent cares, or to make an appointment, call 1-855-NEED-TOA or visit www.toa.com. TOA, the official team doctor for Blue Raider Athletics.
Pepsi Zero Sugar has taken its flavor to the next level. A Zero Sugar Cola has never tasted this good. But we don't expect you to take our word for it, so we're putting it to the test, starting with me. My mouth is watering already, so I think we can skip the drum roll and get right to the main event. Cue the fireworks. We have an official best Zero Sugar ever. It's delicious, it's refreshing, and it's so good you'll need to try it for yourself. Trust me. Pepsi Zero Sugar. Zero never tasted so good. That's what I like.
Middle Tennessee Electric proudly supports the Blue Raiders, and we're proud to power the scoreboard lights at Murphy Center. When it comes to the electric service in the community, you can always trust MTE to do what's best for our members. We serve by providing affordable, reliable, safe electricity and outstanding member services. Here at MTE, we serve to make life better for our members and their communities. Visit MTE.com to learn more. And about that scoreboard, well, light it up, Blue Raiders.
It's the golden anniversary of Middle Tennessee women's basketball. Season number 50 of Lady Raider basketball is presented by Window World of Murfreesboro, the official window and exterior remodeling company of Blue Raider Athletics. Tennessee Orthopedic Alliance, official team physicians for Blue Raider Athletics. Ascend Federal Credit Union, the exclusive credit union of Blue Raider Athletics. Ascension St. Thomas Rutherford, the official hospital partner for MTSU Athletics. Bud Light, easy to drink, easy to enjoy. Enjoy responsibly. And by the Tennessee Highway Safety Office, fans don't let fans drive drunk. Now, here's the voice of the Lady Raiders, Joe Fisher.
Welcome to the Glass House. Middle Tennessee takes on Kennesaw State tonight from the Murphy Center in Murfreesboro. I'm Joe Fisher. Great to be with you courtside here in the Monty Hale Jimmy Earl Arena, joined by my broadcast partner Kyle Turnham. Middle Tennessee 17-6, 9-1 atop the Conference USA standings. Kennesaw State is 8-13, 3-7 in the league, but they are dangerous. They have one of the best players in the conference that we'll see tonight in Princess Harden. It's time now for our First Vision first minute of today's game. First Vision Bank. Accomplish your vision for your personal or business finances with First Vision Bank. With dedicated banking professionals, products to fit your goals, and advanced financial management tools, your vision is our mission. FBB.bank, FDIC, equal housing lender. Kyle, this is a pretty good basketball team they're seeing tonight. Got to be ready to play Kennesaw.
First of all, they are more than Princess Hardin.
Yep.
They have 4 players averaging in double figures, and they are athletic. They can create points off of their defense. They can create extra points off of their offensive rebound. They are a downhill basketball team that gets to the free throw line quite a bit. So they are a team that can disrupt and get points out of it, and that's always a scary thing for a coach.
First meeting we played down in Kennesaw, and it was a 1-point game at halftime. Middle Tennessee pulled away in the fourth quarter, won it by a score of 59-47. It was a defensive-minded game. I have a feeling it's interesting talking to Nina Davis. She didn't think this one was going to be defensive-minded. She thought this one was going to get up and down, and you see quite a bit of offense. We'll see how that plays out.
Well, again, tempo doesn't mean that it's going to be offensive or defensive minded. It just means that the game is played at a faster pace.
Yeah.
Now that could mean that you have more offensive opportunities because you have broken floor play, but it also could mean that you get more turnovers because the tempo is increased and ball security is not as high as you would want it to be. So tempo could go either way.
This is a breast cancer awareness game, so the Lady Raiders are wearing pink tonight. Pink jerseys and shorts, blue numerals and lettering trimmed in white. Kennesaw State black jerseys and shorts with gold and white trim. Middle Tennessee will move right to left as you listen. Kylie Galloway, Kristen Bell, Kenya Kirkland are our officials. And we are about set to get underway. Middle Tennessee riding a 33-game home court win streak against Conference USA opponents. Now, Middle Tennessee, you look at the list, again, a decided advantage in size, although Kennesaw State can come off the bench with a 6'6 player in Mom Kane, who is a 6'6 freshman but does not play a tremendous amount. But we might see her quite a bit tonight.
Well, I think obviously you've got to do exactly what Middle Tennessee did on Thursday night, which is establish Nos right out of the gate, go after Hardin in particular on that matchup.
Tap is controlled by the Lady Raiders, and we are underway.
Hardin is not going to guard Nos. She's going to start out with Griffin guarding her.
Gregory, top of the key, Enrique. Leaves it for Tamia Scott. Scott to Boulder-Rava. Bounce pass to Blakely. They run the weave on the perimeter. Courtney runs to the basket, threw one off the glass, and it went in. Yeah. Off balance, through contact, but she made it.
Yeah, tough two there. But Middle running their Utah offense and just running that interchange.
Almost a steal there, but the ball gets out on the perimeter for a three that is no good off the iron. Rebound, Tamia Scott had it and lost it out of bounds, and it will stay with Kennesaw. No, it's going to go to Middle Tennessee. It was off the Owls. Going to see some full court pressure here by Kennesaw State.
That of the man-to-man variety, but they're going to go double team, so you don't necessarily want to throw it in short side corner like we did.
Yeah, and you got it into the front court finally to Mia Scott. Yeah, you throw it into that corner, you're asking for trouble. You get double teamed right there. Blakely works it left to right, comes back to Boulder-Rava, top of the key. Nas lets the traffic clear, hands it to Tamia Scott. Tamia coming off that 30-point, 14-rebound performance against Jacksonville State. Her 17-footer's good off the glass. It was a two. She was just inside the line.
Running really, really low on the shot clock.
4-0. That was a two. They put a three on the board. That was a two, clearly. Ball is saved at the center line. Then a steal by Blakely, and then Cab could not hang on and kicked it out of bounds.
Boy, it was a really good play by Fields. She had the ball taken away from her, stayed after it, deflected it, and that's when Cab kicked it out of bounds. But good play to stay after it by Fields. Great play by Cab to go get it.
Shot clock at 22. They get it outside to Kaylin Fields, a 5'6 sophomore. Fields penetrates, kicks to the wing. Another contested three that's no good. Offensive rebound, and a foul. That's the one you can't allow.
Yeah, that's the one that you're concerned about. Offensive rebounds per game, Kennesaw State comes in averaging 11.3 of those. They have 3 players that average above 1 offensive rebound per game, and they're led by Harden, who gets 3 of those a game.
Kiara Berry at the line, misses the first free throw. Berry is only a 62% free throw shooter, and the Frosty chant has already started here in the Glass House.
She's one of those that gets 2.5 offensive rebounds per game. You have to know that matchup, where she's at, and get her early.
And they missed them both, so there's Frosties for the crowd. Gregory, long 3, bang! Ho, ho, ho!
Pretty simple pitch ahead there. Kennesaw State got lost in transition defense. How you lose Jalen Gregory, I don't know, but glad to see it.
Her 312th career three-pointer. She's the all-time leader at Middle Tennessee in that category. And the basket put up, missed, rebound. Scott tied up. They took it right out of her hands, and it was laid in by Kennesaw State.
Yeah, when Tamia turned around, Barry was standing right there and picked her up.
Blakely got tripped. She was racing down court. She got tripped, I believe, by Carly Hooks. That's her first. The basket was credited to Barry, Kiara Barry, who just took it out of her hands. And now Emily Monson's going to check in for Arike. We are seeing more, Kyle, of Monson sort of factoring in to this rotation now at that 4 spot.
Yeah, and I think it's just one of those things where she gives you a little bit more flexibility on certain things offensively and defensively than Arike does.
Gregory lobs to Boldereva, high post, bounce pass cross court, wide open. Blakely steps into the 3 and nailed it. And there was nobody within 15 feet of her.
No, but that's exactly who you anticipate the post double coming from. They're going to leave her and make Cab make that shot. She did.
10-2 Middle Tennessee lead early. Runner off the glass, way too strong. Rebound to Mia Scott. And she's going to bring it up the court, right up the middle. Now she'll leave it for Blakely. 7:05 left in the opening quarter. Lady Raiders off to a good start, leading by 8 with the basketball. Blakely off the screen from Boldereva. Pull up from 12 feet, in and out, no good. She ran down the loose ball, got her own miss. Oh, tremendous hustle. Back out to Boldereva, they'll reset. Shot clock at 13. Scott standing near the center line. Shot clock at 10. Shot clock at 7. Got to go. Tamia drives, pulls up through contact, missed it. Rebound Kennesaw State.
She got bumped.
Yes, she did. Owls coming the other way. Fields to the left wing. Penetration, pull-up jumper, air ball. Offensive rebound, foul on Monson. Probably saved a basket anyway. The foul on Emily Monson is her first and the team's second. Sometimes when a shot misses so badly, it's hard to figure the rebound.
It really is, because you're expecting the ball to hit the rim and then bounce off, and that time it really just sort of shot over Emily's head. That being said, you got to go hit early. Don't run to the rim.
Yeah, Arike checks back in now for Monson. Lob in on the perimeter to Morgan Dillard, the 5'10 junior. Now they get it into the hands of Hooks.
Yeah, that was a coaching substitution to get something important to Arike.
On the wing. Lost ball, turned over by Harden.
Great defense by Arike, one-on-one from the perimeter.
Scott hands it off to Blakely. 10-2 Middle Tennessee lead, approaching 6 minutes left in the opening quarter. Cab off the screen, lobs it, intended for Boldereva, and threw it away. Nas stopped on the right side of the lane, didn't go to the left as she anticipated. 3, left wing wide open is an air ball. Rebound Boldereva. The three-point game is not Kennesaw State's strength.
No.
Blakely, front court. Cab already with 5 points. Came into the game with 97 assists on the season.
Yeah, Kennesaw State only relies on the 3 for 19% of their points.
Boldereva backs her way in. Fall away, in and out, no good. Rebound Harden for Kennesaw State. Racing down court is Hooks. Hooks kicks it to the baseline. 15-foot jumper, back rim, no good. Rebound Blakely for Middle Tennessee. 2 on 3. She'll probably wait, leave it for the trailer. Gregory steps into the 3 and nails it.
Once again, transition offense, Middle Tennessee's friend, and the 3 from Jalen Gregory.
Timeout taken by Kennesaw State with 5:09 left in the opening quarter. Good start for the Lady Raiders. They lead 13-2. This is Lady Raider basketball from Van Wagner.
Smith dribbles to the top of the key and lets it fly, and it's no good. Oh, but wait, he was fouled. They'll have another chance to win. Hey, you know what this reminds me of, Bob?
The game against State last year?
Nope, the bonus scratch instant games from the Tennessee Lottery. They give you 2 chances to win, one on the front of the ticket and one on the back.
Okay, that's random.
Play the bonus scratch instant games today for your chance at up to $500,000. The Tennessee Lottery. Game-changing fun. Please play responsibly.
Tennessee Orthopedic Alliance takes great pride in supporting and treating Middle Tennessee State University athletes. Providing expert treatment of injuries to bones, joints, or muscles, TOA's team of orthopedic specialists can get you back in the game. Same-day appointments and walk-ins are welcome. Injured? Visit one of our many ortho urgent cares, or to make an appointment, call 1-855-NEED-TOA or visit www.toa.com. TOA, the official team doctor for Blue Raider Athletics.
Middle Tennessee Electric proudly supports the Blue Raiders, and we're proud to power the scoreboard lights at Murphy Center. When it comes to the electric service in the community, you can always trust MTE to do what's best for our members. We serve by providing affordable, reliable, safe electricity and outstanding member services. Here at MTE, we serve to make life better for our members and their communities. Visit MTE.com to learn more. And about that scoreboard, well, light it up, Blue Raiders.
You're listening to MTSU Sports on WGNS.
5:09 left in the opening quarter from the Murphy Center. Middle Tennessee leads Kennesaw State 13-2. Atmos Energy is delighted to sponsor the Blue Raiders and fuel homes and business in Middle Tennessee with affordable, efficient, and reliable natural gas for today and generations to come. Natural gas is the smart choice for fueling our energy future. Middle Tennessee off to a 5 of 8 start from the field. Better yet, 3 of 3 from three-point range. That'll get you going.
And doing a fantastic job defensively as well. Kennesaw State only 1 of 8 from the floor. They are 0 of 3 from the three-point line. Middle's on a 6-0 run over the last 220, and during that same time frame, Kennesaw State on a scoring drought of 237. They are 0 for their last 4, so the complete performance is what you're looking for in a game like this.
Jalen Gregory already with 2 3-pointers in this first quarter. Courtney Blakely with a couple of baskets, 5 points already, including a 3-pointer. She also has 2 assists, so she's one shy of 100 assists on the season. Really good start. Kyle, you know this. You're playing a team that you think you're better than. You think if you play your game, you're better than this team. But it's got to feel awfully good to come out of the gate with a good start.
Well, especially against a team that played you well at their place, that believes that they can come and steal a win here. So you want to send that message early. You only played us close at your place. Now you're at our place, and we don't get beat here.
Haven't done that in a long time. Middle Tennessee over the last 3 seasons in the Murphy Center, 51-2 is the record. So after the timeout, it'll be the Owls basketball as they work it left to right. Coming up the court is Carly Hooks, the 5'8 graduate student transfer from East Tennessee State. Penetration shot contested, blocked by Boulder Rava. Came in leading the nation in block shots with 77. Blakely with the basketball. They'll set the offense. Really goes down to the low post.
Yeah, really nice help by Nas on that drive and did a great job of blocking that shot. Number 1 in the country in block shots per game.
There's an inside out, wide open Gregory in the corner. There's her third 3 of the first quarter.
And I'm going to tell you, Kennesaw State, I had a funny feeling that they were frustrated with their three-point defense as they get a layup on the other end. They rotated off of Jalen Gregory to come get Cab. What a mistake.
16-4, Middle Tennessee with a lead. The basket by Barry. So she has all 4 of their points. 16-4. 3 from the corner by Scott is no good. Rebound for the Owls.
Kennesaw State losing shooters all over the floor.
Lead pass to Dillard. Dillard cut off in the lane. Gets it outside to Hooks. And her 3 is back iron. No good. Offensive rebound by Harden. Puts up the shot. Missed everything. Rebound Jalen Gregory.
There's a bother by Nos.
And now a steal as they try to hit up court, but the ball was knocked out of bounds by Kennesaw State. You know, sometimes when you're trying to capitalize in transition, you're going to have the turnover. When you're trying to go really quick, sometimes that pass is going to be jumped.
Well, what you can't do is eyeball it. You can't stare it down. Yeah. You've got to basically look that intended receiver off and keep your eyes on the middle of the floor, particularly if you're looking for a pitch ahead.
So you're doing a Patrick Mahomes is what you're talking about.
That's correct.
Enrique with the basketball, bounce pass to Blakely near the center line.
Does that mean you're for the Chiefs tomorrow?
No, I'm just saying that's what he does.
Okay.
I've seen him do it. Lob Boldareva, tap back outside to Enrique. To Gregory, shot clock at 4. Jalen, shot clock at 2, just had it taken out of her hands. Loose ball stolen and then kicked out of bounds by Kennesaw State. They got caught with the shot clock counting down. Jalen couldn't get clear, and Kennesaw State did a nice job defensively, but then kicked the ball out of bounds.
Yeah, the only reason why she presented the ball really to the Kennesaw State defense was because she was trying to get a shot up with that shot clock winding down.
Tamia Scott drives and kicks outside. Blakely steps into another 3. This is off the front iron. No good. Rebound Kennesaw State. Dillard down court, cut off by Blakely. I tell you what, Courtney Blakely's about as quick as anybody in this conference. Almost anybody in the country. Little pull-up jumper in the lane. Bank no good. Offensive rebound. Put back no good. Loose ball on the baseline. Another offensive board for the Owls.
Yeah, they're going to live with the offensive rebounding because they've got to supplement their offense somehow.
Well, Octavia Blue, the head coach for Kennesaw State, was really upset they didn't go right back up with that third rebound. Shot missed. Rebound taken away by Middle Tennessee. Leading 16-4. Enrique top of the key. Now to Blakely. 2:33 left first quarter. Lady Raiders 6 of 11 from the field. Backdoor lob was thrown into row number 4 and out of bounds. That had no chance.
Well, first of all, it was late. Second of all, it was high. That pass has got to be basically thrown at the rim. The look is the correct look because Tamia is back cutting that, but you've got to lead her to the basket, not throw it behind her, and certainly not that far overhead.
So now the freshman Savannah Davis checks in, 5'10" out of McKenzie, Tennessee. Coming off a 3-3-point performance against Jacksonville State.
Kennesaw State 0 out of their last 5, 1 out of their last 11. They haven't scored in over 2 minutes.
Neither team has, as a matter of fact. Outside on the perimeter, driving is Dillard. Pulls up from the free throw line, jumper short, rebound Savannah Davis. And then had her pocket pick taken away.
Yeah, Barry's really good at that. That's her second pick.
Dillard spins, has it blocked away, and I believe it's off her out of bounds. It'll go to Middle Tennessee.
Yeah, you've got to be strong with the ball when you get that rebound in turn. Barry's coming right after you. Like I said, that's her second pick in this game already.
Boy, nice job, though, not to give up on that and stay with it. That is the fifth turnover by Middle Tennessee, 3 on Kennesaw State, and a foul inside.
It's going to be on
Dillard. Morgan Dillard, her first, and the team's second of the quarter. 16-4 Middle Tennessee with the lead. 1:45 left in the opening quarter. Tamia Scott to the basket, banked it up too strong. Boldareva's follow is good.
Great job of cleaning things up. When you get Tamia driving to that right side, it draws the help from the post, and that's why Noss gets that offensive rebound.
Penetration, contested shot, no good. Offensive rebound again, shot no good. Loose ball tapped out deep. Kennesaw State gets it one more time. Hooks runner to the basket, no good. Loose ball again picked up by Kennesaw State.
That is their 7th offensive rebound.
Their 4th on this trip. 1:10 left in the quarter.
Stand corrected by the stat program. That's their 8th offensive rebound.
Penetration, a foul, I believe, on Savannah Davis. Maybe a little hand check outside. It is on Savannah. That's her first. Sometimes, though, Kyle, shots are so wild they're hard to run down. Well, and that's kind of what we're seeing here.
There's no timing to their shooting. There's no rhyme or reason. You don't know when it's going up, so it does throw you out of balance a little bit.
Lob taken to Kiara Griffin. They go up and under. Shot contested, no good. Tapped out to the corner. Rebound, Jalen Gregory keeps it in for Middle Tennessee. Nothing coming easy for Kennesaw State, despite the offensive rebounds. Blakely worked her way through the traffic. That was a nice little move. To Tamia Scott on the left wing. Tamia takes the 3, in and out, no good. Rebound, Kennesaw State. Taken by Princess Harden. Now to the front court to Carly Hooks. Working on the perimeter, Gregory guarding Kiara Berry. Now up top, thinking about the 3, thinking about it twice. Now driving to the to the lane, and the shot rejected by Tamia Scott. Should have taken the 3.
Well, she was so worried about getting the ball away from Noss, she lost Tamia, and Tamia got it.
Griffin put up the shot. It barely got out of her hands. Playing for the final shot of the quarter. 10 seconds left in the quarter. Blakely bounced past Bouldereva. 5 seconds left. Hand off to Tamia Scott. Tamia drives right side of the lane off the glass and got it to go. And that'll end the quarter in style.
Great tough two by Tamia Scott. Just get that thing going to the rim sometimes. It's about like hockey. Just get it on go.
What an outstanding first quarter for Middle Tennessee. 20-4, Lady Raiders lead. This is Lady Raider basketball from Van Wagner.
When it comes to money, I'm a saver.
Me too. Though I can also be a bit of a spender.
Well, Ascend has got you both covered. With our interest-earning checking, you can
earn interest so I can save money for my beach trip?
Sure. And with our rewards checking, you can
get cash back for my purchases? Tap reward?
Yep. So no matter how you handle your money, Ascend Federal Credit Union has the right checking account for you. Interest-earning checking earns 3.56% annual percentage yield up to $15,000. Some restrictions apply.
Looking for the ultimate hangout spot? Head to Cedar Glade Brews. With 12 taps and over 100 bottles and cans, we've got craft beer, seltzer, mead, kombucha, cider, non-alcoholic, and craft soda for everyone. We're family and dog-friendly, featuring food trucks, live music, and trivia nights. Plus, you can book our space for private events inside or on our spacious patio.
Blue Raider fans enjoy a Cedar Glade brew in the Murphy's Center Beer Garden.
Purveyors of foamy goodness, Cedar Glade Brews, where great times and good vibes await.
Nothing is more expensive than a missed opportunity that could have changed your life. Maybe you're just graduating high school, or are working and need to earn a degree to advance your career. Or you aspire to be a leader, and a graduate degree can make that happen. Whether you're just starting out or retooling for the future, Middle Tennessee State University can help you get there. MTSU, the University of Opportunities.
The Blue Raiders are on News Radio WGNS.
Blue Raider fans, get ahead of the game with the best home services team in town. For your heating, air conditioning, plumbing, electrical, and home improvement needs, Lee Company is the team to call. 615-867-1000 or leecompany.com. Outstanding start for the Lady Raiders. They lead after one quarter by a score of 20-4. Middle Tennessee in the first quarter, 8 of 15 from the field, 4 of 7 from three-point range, and Kennesaw State, Kyle, 2 for 21 from the field in the first quarter.
Well, I think outside of the offensive rebounding numbers, that's as complete of a performance as you could possibly expect out of that first quarter. That's about as good as it gets, and even in terms of second chance points,
none. On 8 rebounds.
They don't have anything off the 8 rebounds, so still I want to see that number reduced.
Well, when you miss 19 shots, you're going to have a chance for offensive rebounds, and they capitalized on that, but fortunately for the Lady Raiders, they have not been able to connect on the follows. It'll be Kennesaw State's basketball. They're inbounding right in front of us here at midcourt, moving left to right as you listen. Lady Raiders wearing the pink tonight for breast cancer awareness. Pink jerseys, shorts, blue numerals, and lettering.
Icing the ball screen. Great job by Noss not leaving a gap.
Long three is no good. Rebound to Tamia Scott.
Outstanding defense there.
Scott's going to bring it up across the center line, leave it for Blakely. Now Tamia now in the corner. Gregory for her 4-3. Why not?
They cannot find her, which is great. I don't know how you lose her, but, boy, they're doing a masterful job of it.
Jalen has shot herself into 11th on the Middle Tennessee all-time scoring list. That ball goes out of bounds. She came into the game needing 5 points to move ahead of Courtney Whitson for 11th on the all-time list. Next on the list, Alicia Clark, who is 10th. Got a little ways to go to get to her.
Jalen wasn't that open in pregame shooting.
No, she was not. Count is on. Kennesaw State finally gets it in to Harden. And the ball stolen by Blakely. One-on-one, Cavs got to run down the loose ball. Lobs it inside. Tamia lays it in.
That all started on this end, not only by Cab, but by Tamia, because when Cab deflected it, Tamia took off like a shot and made herself available for that pass.
25-4, Middle Tennessee leading. Stumble by the Kennesaw State player, Harden. She got it back. Now up top to Berry. Berry with a handoff to Harden. Harden pulls up from 17 feet straight away. Back iron, no good. Loose ball, Gregory with a rebound for Middle Tennessee. Everything going the Lady Raiders' way right now. Left it for the trailer, Gregory. I thought Jalen was going to step into that 30-footer, but she didn't. I don't think Rick Insel would have minded if she did.
No, she's got the green light.
Savannah Davis lobs inside Boulder Rava. Draws the double team, banks it in off the glass. Everything clicking for Middle Tennessee. 27-4, Lady Raider lead. Octavia Blue, the head coach for Kennesaw State, standing hands on hips. Just nothing they can do right now.
Now, if you've coached, you know what these feel like.
You've been through these before?
I had one last night, as a matter of fact.
I wasn't going to go there. 3 on the wing, in and out, no good. Offensive rebound, put back, blocked again by Boulder Rava. Nas was standing out of bounds when she came away with it.
Nas was trying to get up on her toes to keep from stepping out of bounds and just couldn't quite find enough real estate.
Nas came into the game the leading shot blocker in the nation. 77 blocks. I think she's got 2 already tonight.
I mean, stop and think about that. Number 1 in the country of all the players that are playing Division I basketball, the best in the country at that stat.
I think she had a 2-block lead over a player from Florida State. And I think she's padded her total a little bit already tonight. Kennesaw State will inbound on the baseline, and a whistle and a hold is going to be called. I think it's going to be on Jalen. No, it's going to be on Tamia Scott. That's her first.
I believe they call that on Savannah Davis.
Oh, they did call on Savannah Davis. Okay, that's her second. And that's going to prompt the change, and Savannah will come out, and Enrique will check back in.
Yeah, it was really a turn down of a cut, and Savannah sort of didn't allow the freedom of movement, as they like to call it.
Fields looking inbound, sends it out deep to Griffin. Now Griffin hands it off to Hooks.
I've always thought that was the point of defense, is to not allow freedom of movement. But
don't let them go where you want. Oh, and there's a tie-up. Yep. Jump ball, possession arrow to Middle Tennessee. Jalen Gregory tied her up.
Just
yeah,
like
that's a pretty basic thing. Just don't let them go where they want to go.
I want them to go where they want to go.
I want them to go where I want them to go.
Exactly. Act, not react.
Blakely, front court, quick look back to the bench.
Kennesaw State showing zone here.
They played 1-2-2 quite a bit in the game in Kennesaw. Inside Boulder Rava, inside out. Scott straight away, 3, got it.
Boy, they're just losing shooters like they're going out of style. Timeout, Kennesaw State.
Wide open 3 for Tamia. She's got 9, and look at Middle Tennessee. With the timeout with 7:24 left in the first half. Middle Tennessee 30, Kennesaw State 4. This is Lady Raider basketball from Van Wagner.
Tennessee Orthopedic Alliance takes great pride in supporting and treating Middle Tennessee State University athletes. Providing expert treatment of injuries to bones, joints, or muscles, TOA's team of orthopedic specialists can get you back in the game. Same-day appointments and walk-ins are welcome. Injured? Visit one of our many ortho urgent cares, or to make an appointment, call 1-855-NEED-TOA or visit www.toa.com. TOA, the official team doctor for Blue Raider Athletics.
How do you create a tradition of leadership? You power it with impressive towing and hauling, sharpen it with smart features like a mobile generator, and dominate the game 48 years straight. That's Ford F-Series, America's best-selling trucks, a legacy of excellence, only at your Mid-South Ford dealer. Available features. See Owner's Manual for important operating instructions based on 1977 to 2024 total sales.
At State Farm, when home and auto work as a team, you score and save money. I'm State Farm agent Andy Wama. Give me a call at 615-890-0850 and let's work together to win big by saving money on home and auto. With the service you get from State Farm, you might think our car insurance costs more. I'm State Farm agent Andy Wama. Give me a call at 615-890-0850 and let me show you with discounts up to 40%. You may find it even costs less.
Rutherford County's MTSU station, News Radio WGNS.
With nearly 200 majors and concentrations for undergrads and more than 100 graduate programs, Middle Tennessee State University has something for everyone, including more than 50 online degrees. You want a high-quality, affordable education? It's not too late to apply. Learn more at mtsu.edu. couldn't get much better than it is right now.
No, absolutely. I think offensively our efficiency level is just through the roof. I mean, we're 12 of 19 from the floor for 63% and 6 out of 9 from the three-point line. They have gotten 10 offensive rebounds, but strangest stat I've ever seen to have that many offensive rebounds and no points off of it.
2 of 25 from the field is Kennesaw State.
Yeah, just keep losing the shooters and keep not scoring off offensive rebounds. We're going to have a good day.
Well, Jalen Gregory's 4 for 4 from three-point range. Blakely threw in a 3. Scott has thrown in a 3. So
well,
with 7.
You know, you think about, scouting reports. I mean, surely to goodness you would think the first thing on the top of that scouting report, or one of the first things, is
where
number
Gregory?
10 is.
Yeah.
She's got a number on.
They may have missed that page in the scout.
Evidently.
Kennesaw,
that's illegal
that's
screen.
Going to be, there it is. And the call on number 33, Mom Kane. Mom Kane, 6'6" freshman out of Senegal. Her first.
Yeah, she basically knocked Jalen Gregory flat to the floor and claimed she didn't touch her.
And that's going to get her out of the game immediately. So she got about 10 seconds of playing time and checks right out.
Sort of makes me wonder what she thinks an illegal screen actually is, if that wasn't one.
Scott with the basketball for Middle Tennessee, top of the key.
Floppy action here from Middle.
Boulder Rava off the left block, works her way in inside out to Rika. Goes right back into Nas, goes up off the glass, good.
That's when Nas is automatic. Just catch, turn, score, no guesswork.
6 for Nas. 32-4, Lady Raider lead. Hooks outside for an open 3. Griffin passed it up. Still with the dribble. They're going to let her take it if she wants.
Yeah, Griffin's only a 13% three-point shooter. She's only made 3 for the year, so she can take that shot anytime she'd like.
Shot clock at 10.
Stay down.
Kicks it to the corner. 3 from the left corner. A foul is going to be called. That's going to be on Blakely. She fouled the three-point shooter.
And see, that's where Nos left her feet, drew the help, and then you leave that three-point shooter over there. Nos just needs to stay down, make her make that shot. Then Cab doesn't have to come help on the drive, and you don't get that closeout.
So Kaylin Fields goes to the line for 3. 70% free throw shooter, makes the first one. That ends a scoring drought of quite a while for Kennesaw State.
And when you talk about scouting reports, that's all part of the concentration. Who am I guarding? What are my keys? And then ride those keys out.
She makes the second and misses the third. Rebound to Mia Scott. 32-6, Lady Raider lead. 6:25 to go in the first half. Middle Tennessee is 13 of 20 from the field and 6 of 9 from three-point range. Scott dribbling between the circles straight away. Lobs it to the baseline, threw it out of bounds. That's twice they've tried to go into Boulder Rava and just been too tall and out of bounds.
Well, that one was wide because Tamia was trying to throw from the top. The pass is going to come in from the wing because we're going to get into the high-low.
Each team with 6 turnovers. Little zone pressure by Middle Tennessee.
2-1-2.
Kennesaw State throws it over the top to the corner. Griffin, an air ball. That missed by 10 feet. Rebound got Kennesaw State. Shot clock did not reset. Outside to Hooks. Hooks steps in, threw it away, and it's out of bounds. It's going to be off the leg. They're going to say it's off Middle Tennessee out of bounds.
It's not off Middle Tennessee's leg. That's off Kennesaw's leg.
I think Rick Insel is protesting over there, saying exactly that, but nonetheless, it's going to stay with Kennesaw State. 10 on the shot clock. Hooks gets it in. Nice curl. Broke wide open, missed the layup. Rebound Blakely. Got a break there. Blakely front court for the Lady Raiders. Pulls up. Little floater from 12 is good. Wow. How about that?
I'm not sure that I've seen that this year.
That was different. Came down on a full sprint, pulled up, and from 12 feet hit it.
Yeah, nice little mid-range pull-up.
34-6 Lady Raider lead. Harden leaves it outside to Dillard. Now to the top to Griffin. Griffin over to Berry. Kiara Berry drives, contested by Boulder Rava. Late whistle and a foul on Nas. That's a bailout call right there. I didn't see much there.
No.
Foul on Nas is her first.
Kennesaw State's leading scorer, Harden, has yet to score. 0 for 5 from the floor. She's missed a three-pointer and has not taken a free throw.
Kiara Berry will be at the line. Checking in now, Taylor Cullinan, a 6'3 junior from Dallas, Georgia for Kennesaw State, a transfer from the University of Alabama. And Griffin will sit down. At the line, Berry for 2. First is no good. You could tell when it left her hand that wasn't going in. Berry's a 62% free throw shooter. 34-6, Middle Tennessee with the lead. 5:19 left in the half. Berry makes the second. She has 5 of their 7. Blakely, Gregory, Boldareva, Arike, Scott, starters on the court for Middle Tennessee, leading by 27. Handoff to Blakely. Bounce pass left wing deep, Scott. Up top, Arike. Comes back to Tamia, left side. Boldareva sets a screen for up top. Tamia cannot shoot. Kicks to the wing. Had it open 3, didn't take it. Boldareva in the lane. Little running one-hander is short. Rebound, Kennesaw State. Long lead pass front court. Run down shot rejected by Tamia Scott, but a foul. Got her on the side of the head.
I think that's a play that Tamia would like to have back, where instead of trying to block the shot, she just goes up vertically and makes Kennesaw finish over the top, but she came down trying to block it, and it became an easy call.
Kiara Berry a little slow to get up. Berry already wears a protective mask over the eyes and nose. Those have got to be tough to play in. I would think that would be really disconcerting.
I will just tell you this. When I was growing up, I wore glasses, and they were not fun to play in.
Yeah.
I can't even imagine having something like that.
And
glasses were bad enough.
They're supposedly fitted to you and all that, but it's just got to be really strange. Berry at the line for 2, misses the first.
I guess at some point they become sort of second nature, but I can't figure out what that point would be.
This is the 5th meeting between these two teams. Oh, they're already chanting for a Frosty. They already have one tonight.
There's no such thing as too many Frosties.
That's exactly right. Berry missed them both. It could be a double Frosty night. Blue Raider fans, you get a free Frosty during tonight's game as they miss back-to-back free throws. To get your free Wendy's Frosty, show your ticket stub or student ID at any Murfreesboro or Smyrna participating locations. It's a Frosty avalanche tonight. 34-7, Middle Tennessee with the lead. Tamia Scott with the basketball. Off the screen from Boldareva. Drives right side of the lane, runs to the basket. She's fouled. She'll go to the line. That's her bread and butter right there.
I'm always intrigued when I watch teams play us that they don't overplay Tamia to the right side, because
I totally
she's
agree.
Phenomenal on that right-hand
Now,
drive.
she can go to the left,
Yes.
and she has, but, boy, she drives to the right. She makes the free throw.
Well, again, as part of a scout, your scout has got to be make her go left.
Yeah.
And if she scores going left, you know what? She just does.
She makes both free throws, 11 for her in the first half. Coming off that 30-point, 14-rebound performance against Jacksonville State. 36-7, Middle Tennessee's lead. 4:20 left in the first half. Cullinan out to Dillard. Dillard, oh, she traveled, got away with it. Hands it off to Hooks. When the score gets to be 30, sometimes officials get a little bit more lenient. Almost threw it away, did throw it away. Gregory with a turnover.
Oh, she missed the free.
Long lead pass down to Blakely. Cab waits for the traffic to clear and then lays it in.
A little bit late, but still got there. Jalen showing off her cannon.
31-point Lady Raider lead. 38-7. Drive to the basket contested and a foul. That's probably going to be on Monson. No, it's going to be on Gregory. That's going to be her second. And free throws coming here for Kennesaw State. That's going to prompt a change, and I think it's going to be Stacy Keviernik. And it will be to check in for Emily Monson. Gregory's going to stay in, but the freshman from St. Petersburg, Russia, makes her first appearance of the night. Harden's first free throw is good.
I have a saying that I tell my players constantly, particularly on the defensive end: if you're standing still, you're wrong. And I just sit there and watch Jalen Gregory. Feet never quit moving the entire possession.
Harden made both free throws. In the game down at Kennesaw, she was 11 for 11 at the free throw line. Scored 21 in the game. 38-9, Lady Raider lead. 3:30 left in the half.
Well, I still don't think she gets enough credit for how good she is defensively.
No, I would agree with you. Bouldereva works her way down the left block, inside out. Caballero goes right back in. Nas posted up beautifully, missed it, got it back, reaching, block from behind, no foul. Goes back up again. Finally, the whistle and the call. They missed the first one, got the second one.
I thought the first foul was worse than the second one.
They get Barry on the foul. That's her first.
I'm going to tell you what Nas did, which was really an important lesson for post players. Nas had the ball low, kicked it out high, and repositioned, slammed her defender underneath the basket deeper, and a really nice post feed from Stacy.
Makes the first free throw. She's got 7, averaging 15 points, 10 rebounds. She's got 20 career double-doubles, and she nails both free throws. Boy, it's a luxury to have a big post player that can actually shoot free throws as well. 40-9, Lady Raider lead.
Yeah, the two players you want shooting free throws well at point guard and post player.
That's exactly right. On the baseline, jumper by Harden, good. She finally got an open look, and Princess Harden with the basket.
And Stacy a little late rotating out there, and that gets Kennesaw State over the 10 mark.
40-11, Middle Tennessee lead. Bouldereva lets the traffic clear, top of the key, hands it back to Blakely. Cab comes near side to Gregory. Jalen up top. Kabiernik back to Gregory. Bouldereva comes up to set a screen. Shot clock at 7. Jalen drives and kicks. Blakely with a crossover. Spins through traffic. Steps through, banked it up. Oh, it wouldn't go. Spun it out, no good. Rebound Kennesaw State, then knocked out of bounds by Blakely. What a terrific move even to get that up on the rim.
Well, I will tell you this, whatever after effects there were from the injury on Thursday night have, knock on wood, disappeared tonight, because Cab has been a Tasmanian devil. She's been fantastic.
Monson back in now for Kabiernik for the Lady Raiders. 2:13 left in the half. Harden cut off on the drive.
She double
dribbled. And there's the call. Sometimes it's so obvious people will miss it. I remember years ago with Vanderbilt with Mario Moore, he actually called an inbounds pass and took 3 steps back and did not dribble. And it looked so forward. There was no whistle. There was no call at all. Bouldereva for 3. Oh, off the line, no good. Rebound Kennesaw State. 1:55 left in the half. Kaylin Fields, guarded by Blakely. Bounce pass to Harden. Harden's going to take that 17-footer. Barely got the front iron. Rebound, Tamia Scott. Racing down court. Tamia hesitates, lost the ball, got it back. Now get it to Blakely. Kennesaw State is 3 of 29 from the field. Gregory. Out top, Monson. Passed up the 3. Steps a little closer, can't shoot. Shot clock at 7. Back out to Scott, gonna have to go. Shot clock at 4, at 3. Tamia drives to the rim, banked it up and in.
Let her go right, you're gonna get bad news.
She's got 13. 40-11, Middle Tennessee's lead. 1:03 left in this opening half. Blakely went for the steal, didn't get it. Now launching the 3, Cullinan, that short rebound, Tamia Scott. And for her, that's her 6th board of the game. Leaves it for Blakely. 45 seconds left. Blakely to the top. Monson. Now she's going to take that 3. It's an air ball out of bounds. They don't mind her taking that shot. She just didn't step into that one correctly. 37.1 seconds remaining. Most points in a half for Middle Tennessee on the season, 45.
Well, they've got a chance because they're going to get the ball back.
30 seconds left. Hooks, guarded by Blakely. Kennesaw State is 3 for 30 from the field. Blakely, she dropped off Hooks. Hooks drove and then kicked it back outside Griffin. Now Cullinan launches the 3. It's short. Rebound Tamia Scott with rebound number 7. 8 seconds left. Driving down, splitting the defenders, put it up with the left hand, no good. Rebound Cullinan. Was a little off balance and had more time than that, and that will end the half. What a first half by Middle Tennessee.
Yeah, really difficult to look for a negative. I mean, the only thing you can really discuss is the offensive rebound.
Yeah.
But, again, in terms of what they're getting off of it. Not much to show for it. So pretty outstanding performance there in the first half.
You know, you shoot 55% from the field and you hold the opponent to 10%, got a pretty good chance. And that's where we are at halftime. Middle Tennessee 42, Kennesaw State 11. This is Lady Raider basketball from Van Wagner.
MT Dining is eating made easy. With more than 19 dining locations, you will never run out of variety on campus. Whether it's Chick-fil-A, Subway, or Starbucks, we've got the brands you love right here. Need a quick snack or Scantron? Stop by one of the 5 pods on campus and try out MT Dining's new Farm to Fork experience. Farmers Market, now open, located in the Student Union. Visit mtdining.com for more information or visit our office in the Keithley University Center, room 202.
Not feeling well and need to see a doctor? Find the care you need now at Ascension St. Thomas. We're here with 24/7 ER care, same-day care, and walk-in urgent care for broken bones, sprains, allergies, sore throats, and more. Visit ascension.org/St. Thomas Care to get the right care at the right place at the right time. Serving Middle Tennessee State University, Murfreesboro, and surrounding communities.
Roscoe Brown is proud to be a longtime supporter of MTSU athletics and your locally owned HVAC and plumbing company for over 80 years. Roscoe Brown has been the trusted name for heating, cooling, and plumbing for Middle Tennessee homeowners and businesses. Call 888-MY-ROSCOE to schedule your HVAC or plumbing service today. Turn to the experts at Carrier and Roscoe Brown. People you know, a name you trust. Go Blue Raiders.
Roscoe Brown. RoscoeBrown.com.
Looking for something to take your mind off this traffic? How about a true story of instant success? Did you hear about the 2 friends who went grocery shopping in Ashland City and picked up everything on their list plus $75,000? Or the one where a truck driver made a last-minute stop off Interstate 40 and drove off with a cool $1 million? All their lives changed in an instant, and yours could too. So stop by your local retailer for your chance with instant games from the Tennessee Lottery. Game-changing, life-changing fun. Please play responsibly.
Blue Raider fans, Lightning's Locker Room, powered by Textbook Brokers, is the place to get your Blue Raider gear. Open Monday through Friday from 8 to 6 and Saturday 10 to 4. Lightning's Locker Room is just across the street from Floyd Stadium at 1321 Greenland Drive. It has all the MT polos, hoodies, t-shirts, hats, and all the other game day gear you'll ever need. See the selection online at mtsugear.com or in Murphy Center on game days. Lightning's Locker Room, the official game day provider, powered by Textbook Brokers.
With the game on the line and the shot clock winding down, the Blue Raiders pass the ball to the most proven player on the floor to make the game winner. As the Nashville area's proven John Deere equipment dealer and proud sponsor of Middle Tennessee basketball, Tri-Green Equipment is wide open and ready to make the game-winning play for your property season after season. Stop by in-store today or visit us online at trigreen.com. Go Blue Raiders.
The Blue Raiders play here. News Radio WGNS.
Middle Tennessee with an outstanding first half, leading Kennesaw State by a score of 42-11. Murfreesboro Medical Clinic is our sponsor for this breast cancer awareness game, and we're pleased to have with us Dr. Sean Horvitz, General Surgeon at the Murfreesboro Medical Clinic's Comprehensive Breast Center. What does it mean to you? You look out here and you see Middle Tennessee wearing pink.
It is absolutely wonderful. Obviously, we're here for our survivors, who is obviously the key to why we're all here. They have been through a tremendous amount, and it is simply humbling to see the community show up like this for them. It really is a true honor.
I understand you're celebrating a bit of a milestone here, right?
It's our 75th anniversary for Murfreesboro Medical Clinic, which is, we've been supporting the community, Middle Tennessee community, for over 75 years, and we now are at 8 centers and have over 100 physicians, so we've grown tremendously over the past few years. So,
what does the partnership with Middle Tennessee mean to the clinic?
It's been tremendous the last few years, so it really is an honor to support the students and the athletes here, show them what it means to take care of their bodies, and it also means a lot for the community itself to promote health and to show that we need to take care of each other to move forward.
Tell us a little bit about the Breast Cancer Center, the Comprehensive Center, because this is a very specialized place, I think.
It is, especially in Middle Tennessee. Basically, we created a place that has complete and simplified care for breast cancer, which, of course, is a very complicated disease. So we bring you through the entire process. So we do all of the imaging there. The surgeons themselves do the biopsies. We do the surgery as well, and then we give options for reconstruction as well. And everything is under the same roof. So we make it as convenient as possible for a disease that can be tremendously difficult to get through, both for the patient and the family.
We keep talking about awareness, and we do these events all the time and awareness, but you're still trying to get primarily women to be aware of breast cancer and aware of when they need to be screened and when to get started. When should they start?
Absolutely. For the majority of women, average risk, they should be getting mammograms at age 40. For women who have a family history of breast cancer, they should actually be starting at age 35. And to do self-breast exams, as soon as they're an adult, anywhere between 18 and 20, they should be doing self-breast exams every month just to get an idea of what things feel like. In case anything ever changes, then they can actually find it as early as possible.
So if somebody wants to learn more about your clinic and everything that goes on there, we have the drums working their way here right beside us here. So I apologize for that. But
I can hear you.
They're impressive. But anyway,
they're great.
So what should folks do if they want to contact you and learn more about the services?
Absolutely. So patients do not need referrals anymore. So basically all they'll do is contact our website, which is mmclinic.com. Or they could call our office, which is 615-867-8040. And they can just make an appointment. They can get screened. We can check out whatever problems they have. We are a complete, comprehensive breast center, so anything related to breast care, we can take care of it as well.
Certainly great to meet you, and thank you for your partnership with Middle Tennessee. We really appreciate it.
Yeah, it truly is an honor to be here, and thank you to everyone who came out for our survivors, and thanks to our survivors as well.
Yeah, we saw a group of them that were out there that were introduced at one of the timeouts, and they got a great ovation, because I think everybody has someone that's been touched by this.
Absolutely. Whether it's a family member or a friend, 1 in 8 women will get breast cancer throughout their life, so that is a huge, huge number. So it's extremely common, and why it makes it so important to get screened early and often.
Thank you so much. Appreciate you.
It's been a pleasure.
Dr. Sean Horvitz with us from the Murfreesboro Medical Center's Comprehensive Breast Center. We'll take a break, come back with more. This is Lady Raider basketball from Van Wagner.
Murfreesboro Medical Clinic is proud to be the official medical group of MTSU Athletics. We all win big when we work as a team for better health. Just like MTSU's athletes and coaches, our healthcare professionals work tirelessly to make our community proud. At MMC, we really are true blue. MTSU is our hometown team, and your health is our mission. Visit mmclinic.com or call us at 615-893-4480.
When it comes to money, I'm a saver.
Me too. Though I can also be a bit of a spender.
Well, Ascend has got you both covered. With our interest-earning checking, you can
earn interest so I can save money for my beach trip?
Sure. And with our rewards checking, you can
get cash back for my purchases? Tap reward?
Yep. So no matter how you handle your money, Ascend Federal Credit Union has the right checking account for you. Interest-earning checking earns 3.56% annual percentage yield up to $15,000. Some restrictions apply.
City Auto Mitsubishi is your hometown dealer for new Mitsubishi models like Outlander, Eclipse Cross, and Mirage. See all the new Mitsubishi models and save today. Remember, City Auto is still your volume used car dealer with a huge selection of quality pre-owned inventory. Win with City Auto's great selection of new and used cars, trucks, and SUVs from more than 35 brands. City Auto, Bridge Avenue off Old Fort Parkway. Go Blue Raiders!
Pepsi Zero Sugar has taken its flavor to the next level. A Zero Sugar Cola has never tasted this good. But we don't expect you to take our word for it, so we're putting it to the test, starting with me. My mouth is watering already, so I think we can skip the drum roll and get right to the main event. Cue the fireworks. We have an official best Zero Sugar ever. It's delicious, it's refreshing, and it's so good you'll need to try it for yourself. Trust me. Pepsi Zero Sugar. Zero never tasted so good. That's what I like.
When the arena lights dim for a concert, or when the crowd becomes one at a big game, you can almost feel like you're the biggest fan. But who's your biggest fan? It's the person that will get you home safely after a night of drinking. It's the person who looks out for your life to make sure you leave the stadium with someone sober. This could be a designated driver, or someone who offers to get you a ride share. Because in Tennessee, fans don't let fans drive drunk. Brought to you by the Tennessee Highway Safety Office, a division of the Tennessee Department of Safety and Homeland Security.
Plan ahead and plan for success. Put Lee Company on your team for all your facility and home maintenance needs. They are proud to be an official partner of the MTSU Blue Raiders and have serviced homes and businesses for 80 years. For the very best heating, air conditioning, plumbing, and electrical services, call Lee Company at 615-867-1000. Visit them at leecompany.com or call 615-867-1000.
WGNS, the flagship station for Blue Raider sports.
Well, clearly one of the best halves of basketball for Middle Tennessee so far this season. A 42-11 lead over Kennesaw State. Dr. Davis Spivey, Murfreesboro Oral Surgery and Implant Center, proud supporters of Blue Raider athletics. For over 25 years, Dr. Spivey has provided the best oral surgical care possible to our community. Kyle Turnham, they just jumped on Kennesaw State early, never let them up.
Yeah, you're absolutely right. I mean, this thing has been a dominant performance by the Lady Raiders from tip until halftime. And, they've just been fantastic on both ends of the floor, offensively, defensively. Like I say, I mean, if you're looking for, as Coach Donnelly used to call it, bones and ice cream, you would go to the 11 offensive rebounds. But they being Kennesaw have no second chance points, so that even that one's hard to really complain about. And 3-point shooting's been fantastic. The offense has had flow. Defense has been disruptive. I mean, not much to say other than it's been dominant.
Yeah, it certainly has. We'll take a break. Second half's coming up. This is Lady Raider basketball from Van Wagner.
Not feeling well and need to see a doctor? Find the care you need now at Ascension St. Thomas. We're here with 24/7 ER care, same-day care, and walk-in urgent care for broken bones, sprains, allergies, sore throats, and more. Visit ascension.org/St. Thomas Care to get the right care at the right place at the right time. Serving Middle Tennessee State University, Murfreesboro, and surrounding communities.
RJ Young is no longer just your office copier supplier. We are now helping you create the modern office. Our cutting-edge solutions cover security systems, business phones, managed IT, and AV technology for your organization. We've teamed up with world-class partners to save you more through building services, and our U.S.-based specialists are your personal coaches, making sure you always have the highest degree of personalization.
The MTSU Alumni Association is proud of its more than 130,000 living alumni who are leading, teaching, entertaining, researching, flying, farming, nursing, and more worldwide. Every Blue Raider accomplishment adds value to your degree. Are you connected to the MTSU National Alumni Association? Visit mtalumni.com to share what you're doing. Update your information and see how you can be involved and informed. You can also follow us on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram.
It's never lost on Window World that your home is your largest physical investment. Window World's integrity can be noticed from your very first moment of contact. The clean, professional installation of premium windows, siding, doors, and more are designed to last while leaving your home looking amazing. Window World and their lifetime warranty will always be there when it really matters. They're America's most trusted remodeler and a proud partner of Middle Tennessee State University Athletics because the difference is integrity and always in the detail.
How do you create a tradition of leadership? You power it with impressive towing and hauling, sharpen it with smart features like a mobile generator, and dominate the game 48 years straight. That's Ford F-Series, America's best-selling trucks, a legacy of excellence, only at your Mid-South Ford dealer. Available features. See Owner's Manual for important operating instructions based on 1977 to 2024 total sales.
Your pet is more than just a pet. They're your family's fearless protector, your fetching athlete, and your crumbs on the floor detector. The warm, snuggly heartbeat at your feet. Hello, I'm State Farm Agent Deb Insel, and I understand why your pet means so much to you. Did you know that State Farm and Trupanion have teamed up to give your furry family members the protection they deserve? Pet medical insurance. It's another way State Farm is here to help life go right for you. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
The golden anniversary of Lady Raider basketball continues in just moments with the second half of today's game. Let's get back to the game with the voice of the Lady Raiders, Joe Fisher.
And as we get started, 10 seconds for station identification. This is Lady Raider basketball from Bandwagon.
The flagship station for Middle Tennessee sports, WGNS, Murfreesboro, Smyrna. The Blue Raiders play here.
Middle Tennessee leading 42-11 as we begin quarter number 3. Kennesaw State with the basketball moving right to left as you listen. Penetration to the lane. The one-hander's no good. Rebound Enrique for Middle Tennessee. And Kennesaw State with that miss is 3 for 33 from the field. Blakely up top to Boldareva. Bounce pass to Tamia Scott off that screen. Tamia drives to the basket. She's fouled. She'll go to the line. That is the patented play that she runs over and over again and keeps getting to the rack.
Do you feel like sometimes when you're watching us play, we're in the Groundhog Day?
What, same thing over and over again?
Same thing over and over and over again. It's just like, goodness gracious.
Foul on Griffin is her first.
And not that that's a bad thing for us, but it's just like nobody can get it stopped.
Tamia misses the first free throw. What is the challenge now for just trying to keep your motivation up? Leading by 30 when you go to the locker room.
Well, again, I think you're preaching playing to a standard. Here's how we play. Don't lose your edge. Now, let's cut to the chase. Human nature is going to tell you that, but you get individual performances like that, it sort of keeps things good.
Tamia made the second free throw, 43-11. Griffin inside cannot go over Boldareva. They kick it out, shot clock at 6. To the wing, Hooks. Hooks step back, 17-foot jumper air ball out of bounds. They just can't get anything going against this Middle Tennessee defense.
I don't have the time to explain how good that defensive possession was. We had so many shifts, so many bluffs, so many helps and recovers that it was just unbelievable. Just an incredible performance on that possession.
Here comes Scott again, top of the key. Bounce pass to Boldareva. Left wing Blakely. Cab lobs it inside. They've tried that lob 3 times. It's failed all 3 times. Turnover.
It's just not there. They're bringing the help side over. You're going to have to skip it back.
They kick to the corner. No shot taken there. Kennesaw State with the basketball. And it's going to be Fields who's going to bring it out between the circles straight away. 8:35 left third quarter. Middle Tennessee leading 43-11. Harden hands it off. Nice behind the back dribble. Little short jumper's good. Nice shot by Kiara Berry. She's got 7 of their 13 points.
Well, if you want to look at their leading scores came in, 4 of them averaging 47.5 a game. They had 9 in the first half.
Boldareva with a handoff. Tamia lost it, got it back to Enrique. Left wing, Jalen Gregory had 4 threes in the first half. Jalen runs to the basket, banks it in with the right hand.
Yeah, that's a play that Jalen Gregory's got to make coming off that ball screen because they're obviously trying to run her off the three-point line, so she's got to put her foot on the gas and get to the rim.
45-13, Lady Raider lead. Skip pass to the left wing, now to the corner for an open 3 that is good for Kennesaw State. That's their first three-pointer of the game, made by Hooks. Carly Hooks, who was an all-freshman team member in the Southern Conference. Of course, Kennesaw State was there until last year. Penetration by Blakely, got it and one. Oh, what a nice finish by Cab.
And it's so simple. I mean, ball screen and drive to the right, go to the rim. Ball screen, drive to the right, go to the rim. I mean, it's just
seems to be working.
Yeah, it works great. It's incredible how simple it is.
Foul on Berry is her second. And Blakely makes the free throw. She's got a dozen tonight. 48-16, Lady Raider lead. Fields down the far sideline. Blakely hedging. The bounce pass goes to the corner. Harden fell down. Loose ball kicked out of bounds by, they're going to give it to, I think that's a break. They're going to give it to,
was that
to
not
Middle
off
Tennessee.
Cab?
Absolutely it was. They're going to give it to Middle Tennessee, but that was clearly off Blakely. No argument from anybody. I'll take it, yeah. If this was a 4-point game, you might get a little bit of pushback, but not in a 32-point game. Boldareva down low off the glass, missed it. Rebound Kennesaw State.
Kennesaw State went zone on that possession.
Hooks cut off at the free throw line. Steps through. Did she travel or was she fouled? She was fouled. I think it's going to be 2 shots coming. Foul's going to be on Blakely. That's her second. And 2 free throws coming for Carly Hooks, transfer from East Tennessee State. She's had a couple of big games. She had a 21-point game against New Mexico State. And makes the first free throw. She's got 4 here tonight. 48-17, Lady Raider lead. Second one on the way, good. Thought you might see a little bit of that zone press by Kennesaw State, but they're going to drop back and I think play zone defensively here. Gregory off the screen from Enrique. Bounces to Scott. Tamia gets another screen from Enrique. Tamia drives right side of the basket, puts it up, got it and won again. You keep going to that well, and it keeps giving you the water.
Well, Coach, what did they do against you? Well, they drove it to the right, and then they drove it to the right, and then they drove it to the right.
And they scored, and they scored, and they scored.
Groundhog Day.
Yep.
I'm telling you.
Foul on Fields is her first. Tamia was 16. And misses the free throw. Rebound Kennesaw State. Scott's 3 rebounds from another double-double. She's got 16.7 rebounds.
Coach, can they go left? I don't know.
No, didn't have to find out. 6:25 to go in the third quarter. Harden with a handoff to Dillard. Dillard on the right wing. Here draws the double team. And there's almost the steal. It was saved by Harden. Now they go down underneath after the double team, and the shot is good by Kiara Berry.
Yeah, a really nice look by Harden there, and a great job on the dive from the weak side by Berry.
50-20, Middle Tennessee. Gregory, long-range 3, bang!
Well, they didn't go right that time, except to the right side of the floor, and they have not found Jalen Gregory yet.
And she is 5 for 5 from three-point range tonight. 53-20, Lady Raider lead. Inside Harden, blocked by Boulder-Ava. Rebound, Middle Tennessee. Gregory, bounce pass. Oh, nice running and got up under and missed the shot.
What a pass.
Yep, just couldn't finish. Got a little too far under. Nice cutoff on the drive. They send it back out to Harden, now to Hooks. Great credit to Nas running the floor, just couldn't finish it.
Needed to put her, she tried to run through it,
yep,
as opposed to jump stopping and going straight up because she was running out of real estate.
Harden lobs it inside to Griffin. Griffin goes up a little fall away, too strong. Boulder-Ava taps it. Loose ball taken away by Gregory. Good hustle by Jalen. To Blakely. Cab lost it, got it back. Boy, what a great handle she's got. Drives to the basket. Off the glass, won't go, but she's fouled. That ball was barely bouncing, Kyle, and she was able to scoop it and keep that dribble going. That was terrific. And timeout on the floor with 5 minutes even left in the third quarter. It's all Lady Raiders. 53-20. This is Lady Raider basketball from Van Wagner.
MT Dining is eating made easy. With more than 19 dining locations, you will never run out of variety on campus. Whether it's Chick-fil-A, Subway, or Starbucks, we've got the brands you love right here. Need a quick snack or Scantron? Stop by one of the 5 pods on campus and try out MT Dining's new Farm to Fork experience. Farmers Market, now open, located in the Student Union. Visit mtdining.com for more information or visit our office in the Keithley University Center, room 202.
Blue Raider fans, Lightning's Locker Room, powered by Textbook Brokers, is the place to get your Blue Raider gear. Open Monday through Friday from 8 to 6 and Saturday 10 to 4. Lightning's Locker Room is just across the street from Floyd Stadium at 1321 Greenland Drive. It has all the MT polos, hoodies, t-shirts, hats, and all the other game day gear you'll ever need. See the selection online at mtsugear.com or in Murphy Center on game days. Lightning's Locker Room, the official game day provider, powered by Textbook Brokers.
Murfreesboro Medical Clinic is proud to be the official medical group of MTSU Athletics. We all win big when we work as a team for better health. Just like MTSU's athletes and coaches, our healthcare professionals work tirelessly to make our community proud. At MMC, we really are true blue. MTSU is our hometown team, and your health is our mission. Visit mmclinic.com or call us at 615-893-4480.
You're listening to MTSU Sports on WGNS.
Our second half tonight presented by Granis & Associates, certified public accountants specializing in business and personal accounting and tax services. Granis & Associates, 615-895-1040, and online at www.gcpas.com. Guess who's here tonight? First point guard in this program, Jan Zitney, 1975, out of Shelbyville, and she is here tonight.
It's pretty impressive.
Yeah. Now lives in Florida, but was in town for an event and said, well, I'm going to pop in on the Lady Raiders.
Good place to pop in.
Picked a good night to do it. 53-20, Middle Tennessee with the lead with 5 minutes left in the third quarter.
Joe, is it safe to say that we've been closer to guarding Jalen Gregory than the Kennesaw players have?
Both of us, yes.
Yeah.
Yes, we have, yes. Gregory is 5 for 5 from three-point range tonight, so her career total three-pointers adding to her school record. She now has 316 career three-pointers. Blakely at the line for a couple of free throws here for Middle Tennessee and missed the first. Here's where I begin to wonder. You got a 33-point lead. I don't care who you are. Your concentration is going to begin to wander a little bit.
That's what I'm saying. Human nature, just it's difficult to have that kind of edge.
Cav made the second. She's got 13. The other thing that we'll talk about here as play goes on is at what point will Rick Insel and the staff start thinking about sprinkling in others off the bench and getting starters out of the game. Hooks kicks it outside Griffin. Griffin turned away on a nice switch. Shot blocked by Tamia Scott. Rebound stripped away. Loose ball. They go to the floor. Fall away by Griffin. No good. And that ball is knocked out of bounds. It'll go to Middle Tennessee. Tamia got another block. You know, Nas gets all the credit for the blocks. Tamia is one of the better shot blockers in the conference.
Well, again, they're trying to avoid Nas, and they can't find Tamia. That's the second time that's happened in this game. Jalen Gregory open again.
That's the first one she's missed. It was a little bit long.
And again, we were closer to guarding her than Kennesaw was.
Rebound to the Owls. Nice crossover there. Hooks runs to the basket, banked it in. That was a nice move by Hooks.
Yeah, Hooks doing her best Courtney Blakely impersonation there.
She's got 7 all in this quarter. 54-22, Lady Raider lead. Scott back out to Blakely, swings it right side to Jalen.
Kennesaw in a zone.
Gregory off the screen from Savannah Davis, who's into the contest now. To Gregory, lobs it inside Boulder Rava. Works her way in, puts it up, contested, no good. Scott tapped it out deep. Save, but it's going to be out of bounds. But Blakely put in tremendous effort to save it, but it went out of bounds. Nas was a little bit too far under, but there are times I think if she would take a half a beat and just settle and then go strong, might be a little different.
Well, I think she went to the wrong shoulder that time. She went right shoulder. She needed to come back left shoulder.
Dillard with the basketball goes inside Griffin. Griffin goes in on Boulder Rava, no chance. Rebound taken away by Tamia Scott. That's just throwing one up and hoping, at that point. 54-22, Middle Tennessee lead. 3:15 left third quarter.
Yeah, I wouldn't call that a shot. I would call that a toss.
Scott drives baseline, came wide open, laid it in. They were hedging her to the right. She showed she can go left, and she's got 18. 56-22. Tamia on an 18.8 rebound night. Griffin lobs it inside, broken up. Beautiful play by Tamia Scott, taken away by Gregory on the turnover. Jalen splits the defenders, will bring it back outside. 2:45 left third quarter. Into the hands of Blakely. Blakely left side to Scott. Scott, little pick and pop by Boulder Rava. That's the fourth time they've missed trying to go into Boulder Rava tonight out of bounds. And now Mom Kane will check back in, the 6'6 freshman from Senegal.
Well, I think on that particular play, Tamia's momentum, because she was not standing still when she passed it, she was still moving. It just sort of carried the ball out of bounds. Otherwise, it was the right pass.
Lob inside. Kane going to run to the basket, missed it. Rebound tipped out of bounds, and it will stay with Kennesaw State. Kane is 6'6", big body, but very raw talent-wise, and it was one of those where she caught it and said, I'm going to break to the basket.
Well,
now Blakely comes out, and Jada Harrison's going to check in.
That call that we got a while ago just got zeroed up.
And a drive to the basket on the inbound shot is good by Barry. She's in double figures with 11. 56-24.
Kennesaw staying in their zone.
So Jada Harrison, through some contact there, got it to Gregory.
It's a 1-1-3 matchup that's just going to be a 2-3 matchup.
Boulder-Ava turnaround jumper from 6 feet is good. Nas in double figures with 10.
Pretty easy stuff.
Yeah. 58-24. Harden, they work it to Barry. Inside Kane. She's going to run to the basket again. Took about 3 steps before she dribbled and turned it over.
You know, it's quite the luxury to be able just to throw the ball to a player, and your coaching point is go score. And that's exactly what we're doing.
That's pretty much it. Jada Granham's going to check in at the next dead ball. I would assume she'll come in for Boulder-Ava. Savannah Davis with the basketball right now, out to Scott. Into the corner, Gregory. Lob inside Boulder-Ava. Backs her way in a little closer. Powered it up good with the left hand. A dozen for Nas. Actually, she used the right hand, but she came off the left side and put it off the glass. Hard to have an answer for that. 60-24, Lady Raider lead. Shot contested, blocked, rebound taken by Hooks. Gets it outside to Dillard. Dillard pulls up from 14 feet, got it, and a foul. Dillard made it just inside the free throw line. Her first points of the night.
Kennesaw had all 5 of their players lane line extended to sideline. No spacing, no ball nothing, reversal. Yeah. I mean, they are playing in a phone booth.
Foul was on Savannah Davis, her third. Jada Granham checks in. Free throw is good by Dillard, but they're going to allow the substitution here after the made free throw. So Boulder-Ava sits down. So on the court right now, Gregory, Scott, Granham, Davis, Harrison. I don't know how much longer Tamia is going to be out there either with 1 minute left in the third quarter. They go inside out. Granham back outside to Tamia, who nails the three. That might be a nice finishing act for her. She's got 21. 63-27, Lady Raider lead. 43 seconds left in the quarter. Kennesaw State 9 of 46 from the field. Jumper from 3 is good for a substitute. That's Sophia Ruppel. She was 5 for her last 35 from the field and makes the 3. 63-30 Middle Tennessee. They can play for the final shot of the quarter.
And
shot clock is off.
They're going to.
Harrison to Scott. Tamia dribbling at the top. Look for somebody to come up. Nobody's there. There's Savannah Davis on the left wing. Tamia drives and kicks. Savannah for 3. Back iron, no good. Rebound, Jada Granham tried to get it out of there and was fouled with 2 seconds left. Foul is on Mom Kane. And that will send Jada Granham to the line.
That's a really nice offensive rebound by Jada Granham. It was a long rebound that came out about 10 feet from the basket. Jada did a fantastic job of rebounding outside of her zone and just shot an air ball.
Yep. 5 of 7 from the line for the season, but missed that one badly to the right. A little bit of a breeze in
Somebody
here.
must have opened the
little
door
wind
upstairs.
may have had something to do with it. Got the second one. That's a good follow. Her first point. And a launch from midcourt. That is off the front iron. That would have counted if it had gone. We go to the fourth. Lady Raiders at command, leading 64-30. This is Lady Raider basketball from Van Wagner.
Roscoe Brown is proud to be a longtime supporter of MTSU athletics and your locally owned HVAC and plumbing company for over 80 years. Roscoe Brown has been the trusted name for heating, cooling, and plumbing for Middle Tennessee homeowners and businesses. Call 888-MY-ROSCOE to schedule your HVAC or plumbing service today. Turn to the experts at Carrier and Roscoe Brown. People you know, a name you trust. Go Blue Raiders.
Roscoe Brown. RoscoeBrown.com.
It's never lost on Window World that your home is your largest physical investment. Window World's integrity can be noticed from your very first moment of contact. The clean, professional installation of premium windows, siding, doors, and more are designed to last while leaving your home looking amazing. Window World and their lifetime warranty will always be there when it really matters. They're America's most trusted remodeler and a proud partner of Middle Tennessee State University Athletics, because the difference is integrity and always in the detail.
When the arena lights dim for a concert, or when the crowd becomes one at a big game, you can almost feel like you're the biggest fan. But who's your biggest fan? It's the person that will get you home safely after a night of drinking. It's the person who looks out for your life to make sure you leave the stadium with someone sober. This could be a designated driver or someone who offers to get you a ride share. Because in Tennessee, fans don't let fans drive drunk. Brought to you by the Tennessee Highway Safety Office, a division of the Tennessee Department of Safety and Homeland Security.
The Blue Raiders are on News Radio WGNS.
Lightning's Locker Room, powered by Textbook Brokers, is the place to get your Blue Raider gear. See the selection online at MTSUgear.com or at our Greenland Drive location. Lightning's Locker Room, the official game day provider, powered by Textbook Brokers. Joe Fisher, Kyle Turnham with you. It's been all Lady Raiders from the get-go tonight here in the Murphy Center. Middle Tennessee leads by a score of 64-30. Lady Raiders shooting 57% from the field. Kennesaw State 21% from the field. Middle Tennessee came into this game number 2 in the nation in field goal percentage defense, holding opponents to 32.9%, and then they've only bettered that so far tonight.
Yeah, 10 of 47 from the floor for 21%, 2 of 12 from the three-point line for 17%. Been a pretty dominant defensive performance by the Lady Raiders all night long.
Points in the paint 30-14 in favor of the Lady Raiders. Middle Tennessee led 20-4 after the first quarter. Led 42-11 at the half. As we said, this one has not been in doubt for a long, long time. Middle Tennessee with the basketball. Harrison to Jalen Gregory. Launches the long three, in and out, no good. Long rebound, run down by Enrique. An offensive board, back out to Jada Harrison. They'll reset. Tamia Scott still in the game as well. So 3 starters are still on the court.
Yeah, Nas and Cab, the only 2 starters not on the floor.
Enrique bounce pass to Gregory. Open from the right corner, short. Rebound, Kennesaw State. Racing down court 2-on-2. Jalen Gregory got in the way of that and forced the turnover as it went out of bounds off of Kiara Berry.
We were fortunate there. Didn't have very good or didn't have any defensive balance whatsoever. All of our players were down below the free throw line when that ball came out.
9:18 left to play, and you may wonder why Rick Insell still has 2 or 3 of the starters in the game. I think there's a reason for it. I think there's a method to this. Scott with the basketball top of the key. Part of it is you want some of your substitutes, if you will, your bench players, to get accustomed to playing with people who are your starters.
Yes.
Gregory for 3, no good. Grantham runs down the offensive board. Back to Jalen, they'll reset.
I think Jada Harrison in particular.
And Jada's got the basketball right now. Bounce pass to Scott. Tamia to Gregory. Shot clock at 4. Into the corner. Tamia Scott for 3. Back iron. No good. Rebound stripped away. Loose ball on the baseline. Who's going to come out with it? Possession arrow going to give it to Kennesaw State. Jada Harrison was down there scrambling for it. I mean, it would be, there are some who would think just play all your bench players and get them out there, but you've got to get players accustomed. You may need a crunch time situation where you've got to play with in a situation where you're plugged in, and that's what you want to do here.
Well, when you're trying to finish the game in a positive manner, you want it to continue to look sharp. And that's hard to do when you go with a complete wholesale change.
Hooks with a penetration, throws one to the other side of the floor. And now a jumper from 15 that's good, just ahead of the shot clock by Kiara Berry.
I'm not sure what that was by Hooks. I'm going to call it a pass.
Yep.
But it just...
I hope it wasn't a shot.
Oh, my goodness, it sailed well over the rim.
Berry has 13, 64-32. Lady Raider lead. A weak pass and a steal and a breakaway, and Barry with a lay-in.
Well, like I say, when you're talking about looking sharp, that's the kind of stuff that you don't want out of any players, much less your starters.
64-34, 7.5 left to play.
Barry has done some really nice things for Kennesaw to date. Their leading scorer has 15 points.
Has been their bright spot for sure. Harrison works it right to left to Gregory. Back to Harrison, right wing to Mia Scott. Shot fake, penetration, goes to the basket, banked it too strong. Rebound Kennesaw State. Outlet to Hooks. Hooks works it right to left. Nice pass, but Harden could not hang on and lost it out of bounds.
There's nobody that could have caught that ball. I mean, she
little
threw
bit,
it.
Little bit of juice on it.
Well, I mean, she threw it hot and was literally 3 feet away from her when she did. It was almost self-preservation more so than anything else.
Barry checks out. Dillard back in for the Owls. 7 minutes left to play. Scott reverses, comes to Enrique into the corner. Gregory back out to Alina. Entry pass Grantham. Draws the double team back to Enrique. Now Gregory. Jalen for three. Back rim no good. Long rebound in the corner out of bounds. I think it's off Gregory, and it will be Kennesaw State's basketball. But that's just another issue. Gregory there missed the shot, but then broke like crazy to go get the rebound in a game where you're up 30. No surprise there.
No, she knows one speed.
Yep.
Full.
Dillard, bounce pass underneath. Foul, I believe, on Harrison.
It's actually a really nice pass. Griffin still down on the ground.
Finally gets up. Foul on Jada Harrison. That's her first. Team's first of the quarter. Now Savannah Davis is going to come back in for Jalen Gregory. That's probably all we're going to see for Jalen tonight.
Yes.
Who is going to leave with 17 points. 5 of 10 from three-point range. She was 5 for 5, actually.
Griffin hopped up pretty quickly.
Interesting, Boulder Ava's about to check back in at the next dead ball. Kabiernik will as well. Left wing, Ruppel. Ruppel, nice pass inside to Griffin, laid it in with the left hand. That was a nice assist. First points for Griffin. Interesting, Griffin made 3 3-pointers against Middle Tennessee. Since then, she's 0 for 11. Has not tried one tonight. Entry pass, Grantham. Post up, goes up with the right hand off the mark. No good. Enrique with the offensive rebound, gets it to Harrison. To the top, to Mia Scott for 3, yes. Oh, great hustle to get the second chance. 24 for Scott.
Yeah, fantastic offensive rebound by Enrique. She probably came 12 feet to get that.
67-36. 3 by Griffin. In and out, no good. She is 0 for 12 from 3. And the rebound, Enrique on the floor came away with it.
She works and
she
plays
does.
so
yes,
hard.
She does. Doesn't score a lot these days, but boy, she plays defense and gets on the boards. Harrison to the corner. Savannah Davis, 3, yes. That's the game they're looking for.
Well, Kennesaw just can't figure out how to defend this. Middle Tennessee running their circle offense against zones, and we're just getting that corner 3, just play after play after play.
Middle Tennessee 10 for 22 from three-point range. Harrison knocked it out of bounds off of the Kennesaw State player Hooks. It'll be Lady Raider basketball after this media timeout. 5 minutes left to play. Lady Raiders in total command, leading 70-36. This is Lady Raider basketball from Van Wagner.
When it comes to money, I'm a saver.
Me too. Though I can also be a bit of a spender.
Well, Ascend has got you both covered. With our interest-earning checking, you can
earn interest so I can save money for my beach trip?
Sure. And with our rewards checking, you can
get cash back for my purchases? Tap reward?
Yep. So no matter how you handle your money, Ascend Federal Credit Union has the right checking account for you. Interest-earning checking earns 3.56% annual percentage yield up to $15,000. Some restrictions apply.
Plan ahead and plan for success. Put Lee Company on your team for all your facility and home maintenance needs. They are proud to be an official partner of the MTSU Blue Raiders and have serviced homes and businesses for 80 years. For the very best heating, air conditioning, plumbing, and electrical services, call Lee Company at 615-867-1000. Visit them at leecompany.com or call 615-867-1000.
Nothing is more expensive than a missed opportunity that could have changed your life. Maybe you're just graduating high school or are working and need to earn a degree to advance your career. Or you aspire to be a leader, and a graduate degree can make that happen. Whether you're just starting out or retooling for the future, Middle Tennessee State University can help you get there. MTSU, the University of Opportunities.
Rutherford County's MTSU station, News Radio WGNS.
Murfreesboro Medical Clinic and Surgery Center, the official medical group of MTSU Athletics, proudly keeping Murfreesboro healthy since 1949. The Lady Raiders lead Kennesaw State 70-36. Middle Tennessee shooting 51% from the field tonight and 10 of 22 from three-point range, 5 of those made by Jalen Gregory. On the other side, Kennesaw State 13 of 51 from the field for 25%. They've actually heated up a little bit in the second half. Middle Tennessee had them to 3 for 31 from the field in the first half.
Yep. I mean, when you look at 25%, you say they've heated up.
Yeah, really. That tells you all you need to know.
Tells you all you need to know.
Rebounding 34-33 in favor of the Lady Raiders. This was a 42-11 game at the half, so the issue really wasn't in doubt from that point on. It was just curious to see how they would continue to play. And there have been some moments where it's gotten a little bit of sloppy, but for the most part, I think they've done a good job. And now you're seeing the wholesale changes with 5 minutes left. Jada Harrison's out there, Savannah Davis, Jada Grantham, Stacy Kabiernik, and Gracie Dodgen, the redshirt sophomore out of White County in Sparta, making her first appearance tonight.
Kennesaw State going back to their man-to-man.
Harrison with the basketball, cut off on the drive. Up top to Grantham, now Dodgen. Gracie works it left to right, bounce past Kabiernik. Hands off Davis. Savannah shot clock at 10 to Grantham. Grantham inside Kabiernik. Draws the double team. Inside out, they kick to the corner. Shot clock at 4. Jada Harrison runs to the hoop, has it blocked. Rebound taken away by Kennesaw State. Then a foul on Harrison trying to come and get that loose ball. That's her second. Well, this is where it gets interesting, Kyle. You got 5 players that haven't played together a lot, number one. You have no starters on the court.
But they practice together every day.
Yep. 70-36, Middle Tennessee lead. A whistle and a foul. I think they're going to get a hold inside on Gracie.
Yes.
And it will be her first. Team's third of the quarter.
Got face cut, grabbed her.
But didn't give up a layup. Inside shot no good. Rebound Jada Grantham for Middle Tennessee. After this for the Lady Raiders, back on the road. Well, you got another one coming at home next week against Western Kentucky, and then road games coming up. Savannah Davis pull-up jumper no good. Gracie Dodgen with the rebound. Had it stripped away. Davis went to the floor, but it was tapped outside. And the runner to the basket contested no good. Follow no good. Third follow no good. Rebound Harrison had it. Loose ball. They kick it out here to the perimeter, and finally saved by Kennesaw State. And a whistle.
Got a player hurt under the basket.
And that's a Kennesaw State player down under the basket, and that is Kiara Berry. And she is down right under the basket standard there and is in some pain. Can't tell yet exactly what it is. It could be they're not looking at a knee or anything like that at the moment. It might be just getting the wind knocked out of you. It's hard to tell. I think they're trying to encourage her to stand up, and they've got her to a sitting position right now. She's had a very solid game, and she is standing. That's good to see. Boy, you never want to see a player hurt, period.
No.
But in a game that's a 34-point game, you know, you got a starter out there. You certainly don't want to see that happen.
Yeah, and that's when, if you've got that player out there and you're the coach, you really feel very sick at your stomach because just get her off the floor.
Shouldn't be in that position, yeah.
Correct.
And she is going to go to the bench, and I would imagine sit out the rest of this one, still in some pain.
I mean,
looks like a right arm. Looks like they're tending to a wrist or lower right arm. Kennesaw State with the basketball, 3:40 left to play.
Calls Permian Booby Miles.
Yes.
Glad you called up with that one.
Nice job, man. That was awesome. Driving dish. That came out of the blue, if you will. Nice dish inside. Shot rejected. Shot clock violation.
You didn't have any belief that there was going to be a Permian Booby Miles insert right there, did you?
No, I did not see that coming. I was blindsided by that. 3:20 left to play. Harrison front court. Bounce pass to Davis. Savannah back outside to Harrison. Well, now just run your offense. Harrison outside. Davis, long range three. Back iron, no good. Rebound Kennesaw State. 3 minutes left to go. Middle Tennessee about to improve to 10-1 in Conference USA and will stay atop the league standings. Fields works it outside. Claire Davis, a 6'2 junior, is into the contest now. She's got the basketball, top of the key. Thought about the three, passed it up. Fields, shot clock at 6. Fields, cut off by Grantham. Shot clock at 2. Lobs it inside. There's the catch, and there's the shot just ahead of the shot clock by Claire Davis.
Yeah, nice cut from Claire Davis. Stacy just lost her. She got behind her head and lost her vision.
First basket for Davis. 70-38, Middle Tennessee. Savannah, pull up, blocked. Rebound, Kennesaw State coming the other way. Coast to coast, Morgan Dillard laid it in with the left hand.
Savannah Davis has gone down.
Yeah, she has, and a little slow to get up. She is up and trying to walk that off wherever it was, and I think she's going to stay in.
I didn't see her around anybody when she went down.
I didn't either, but she just a little bit of a gimp as she comes up, but seems to be okay. She's jogging up court. Emily Monson's going to check in at the next dead ball, as I believe is Anna Milanovic. Hand off to Harrison, bounce pass to Davis. Lob to Grantham, inside out. Kaviarnik steps into the three and got it. Oh, Stacy with a triple. She is 3 for 6 from three-point range on the season. That would be an element, Kyle. If she could just keep coming on, what an element that would be to come off the bench down the stretch.
She's getting a little bit more playing time on a game-by-game basis.
Harrison the ball after the missed shot with 1:25 left to play. Stacy with the basketball. Lets the traffic clear, goes back to Jada. Near side Davis, lob inside to Grantham. Inside out, Kaviarnik goes right back into Grantham. Post up, goes up strong, missed it, but she was fouled. Boy, I like that inside out game.
Well, you get the inside out, and again, the Blue Raider posts do a great job of reposting after that pass back out and that high-low. With the shooters on the wings, it just eliminates any help side because the ball's dead center.
Grantham's going to the line. Davis does come out of the game. Emily Monson checks in, and Grantham misses the first free throw. These are the elements, too, Kyle. When if you're in a close game at crunch time, coaches have to know who can hit free throws and who can't. And that can keep you off the court in a close game. Jada makes the second free throw. 1:09 left to play. Grantham out. And Milanovic in, the redshirt freshman out of Serbia. She's another one that has shown flashes at times.
Yes.
Dillard with 1 minute left to play. Triple team, nice defense in the turnover. Dodgen took it away. Lob on the lead. There's Milanovic with a lay-in. What a great pass that was.
What a fantastic pass by Jada Harrison. She had very little window to get that ball through. Had to use some touch to throw it over the top and did so.
76-40 with 38 seconds left to play. Dillard with a handoff on the weave outside to Davis. Now up top, Cullinan. Cullinan comes near side Fields. Fields, cross court, now kicks to the corner. Baseline drive, runner short. Rebound, offensive board, stripped away. Loose ball, Monson battling with it, back out to Fields. Passed up the three. Shot clock and game clock are about the same with 15 seconds left to play, and obviously no hurry, down 36. Fields to the top of the key for a three, banked it in off the glass from straight away.
Bank open at 6:30 on Saturday night.
Unbelievable. And that's going to do it. Middle Tennessee will dribble the time away. A rare game, never in doubt from start to finish. Middle Tennessee dominates. They win it over Kennesaw State 76-43. With a win, the Lady Raiders now 18-6 on the season and 10-1 atop Conference USA. Kennesaw State falls to 8-14 and 3-8 in the league. We'll come back with post-game show. This is Lady Raider basketball from Van Wagner.
Plan ahead and plan for success. Put Lee Company on your team for all your facility and home maintenance needs. They are proud to be an official partner of the MTSU Blue Raiders and have serviced homes and businesses for 80 years. For the very best heating, air conditioning, plumbing, and electrical services, call Lee Company at 615-867-1000. Visit them at leecompany.com or call 615-867-1000.
The MTSU Alumni Association is proud of its more than 130,000 living alumni who are leading, teaching, entertaining, researching, flying, farming, nursing, and more worldwide. Every Blue Raider accomplishment adds value to your degree. Are you connected to the MTSU National Alumni Association? Visit mtalumni.com to share what you're doing. Update your information and see how you can be involved and informed. You can also follow us on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram.
Pepsi Zero Sugar has taken its flavor to the next level. A Zero Sugar Cola has never tasted this good. But we don't expect you to take our word for it, so we're putting it to the test, starting with me. My mouth is watering already, so I think we can skip the drum roll and get right to the main event. Cue the fireworks. We have an official best Zero Sugar ever. It's delicious, it's refreshing, and it's so good you'll need to try it for yourself. Trust me. Pepsi Zero Sugar. Zero never tasted so good. That's what I like.
When it comes to money, I'm a saver.
Me too. Though I can also be a bit of a spender.
Well, Ascend has got you both covered. With our interest-earning checking, you can
earn interest so I can save money for my beach trip?
Sure. And with our rewards checking, you can
get cash back for my purchases? Tap reward?
Yep. So no matter how you handle your money, Ascend Federal Credit Union has the right checking account for you. Interest-earning checking earns 3.56% annual percentage yield up to $15,000. Some restrictions apply.
Not feeling well and need to see a doctor? Find the care you need now at Ascension St. Thomas. We're here with 24/7 ER care, same-day care, and walk-in urgent care for broken bones, sprains, allergies, sore throats, and more. Visit ascension.org/St. Thomas Care to get the right care at the right place at the right time. Serving Middle Tennessee State University, Murfreesboro, and surrounding communities.
Smith dribbles to the top of the key and lets it fly, and it's no good. Oh, but wait, he was fouled. They'll have another chance to win. Hey, you know what this reminds me of, Bob?
The game against State last year.
Nope, the bonus scratch instant games from the Tennessee Lottery. They give you two chances to win, one on the front of the ticket and one on the back.
Okay, that's random.
Play the bonus scratch instant games today for your chance at up to $500,000. The Tennessee Lottery, game-changing fun. Please play responsibly.
The Blue Raiders play here. News
How do
Radio
you create a tradition of
WGNS.
leadership? You power it with impressive towing and hauling.
Looking for the ultimate hangout spot? Head to Cedar Glade Brews. With 12 taps and over 100 bottles and cans, we've got craft beer, seltzer, mead, kombucha, cider, non-alcoholic, and craft soda for everyone. We're family and dog friendly, featuring food trucks, live music, and trivia nights. Plus, you can book our space for private events inside or on our spacious patio.
Blue Raider fans enjoy a Cedar Glade brew in the Murphy's Center Beer Garden.
Purveyors of foamy goodness, Cedar Glade Brews, where great times and good vibes await.
Lady Raider Game Day continues, and we have you covered with a full recap on the Exit Realty postgame show. Today's Lady Raider postgame show is presented by Exit Realty, Bob Lamb and Associates, and agents Brad Hopkins, Richard Lewis, Tim Page, and Chip Walters. The Lady Raider postgame show is also sponsored by Window World of Murfreesboro, the official window and exterior remodeling company of Blue Raider Athletics. Tennessee Orthopedic Alliance, official team physicians for Blue Raider Athletics. Ascend Federal Credit Union, the exclusive credit union of Blue Raider Athletics. Ascension St. Thomas Rutherford, the official hospital partner for MTSU Athletics. Bud Light, easy to drink, easy to enjoy. Enjoy responsibly. And by the Tennessee Highway Safety Office, fans don't let fans drive drunk. Once again, here's the voice of the Lady Raiders, Joe Fisher.
You know, when a horse grabs the lead out of the starting gate, leads all the way to the finish line, they say that horse led wire to wire. Well, Middle Tennessee was the thoroughbred tonight from start to finish. Grabbed a dominating beginning, 20-4 after one quarter, and never looked back. Rolling over Kennesaw State tonight, 76-43 to improve to 10-1 in conference play. Joe Fisher, along with Kyle Turner, will be joined by a player here shortly, and Coach Insel a little bit later on as well. I think, Kyle, this is one of those, they truly believe they were the better team coming in. But, boy, the combination of outstanding shooting tonight and tremendous defense in that first half just totally blew Kennesaw State out of here.
Well, Kennesaw State obviously got no traction at all on the offensive end, and Middle just did a fantastic job of taking everything away from them. And, you know, again, when you look at the offensive rebounds that Kennesaw State got, they came because their shot selection was so, for lack of better terms, unique.
Yes.
that it threw our defensive timing off a little bit. And but outside of that, I mean, when you look up at halftime and you see that they're 3 out of 31 from the floor for 9%, they're 0 of 9 from the three-point line, and kept them off the free throw line as well. You know, just an incredible defensive performance led by this young lady right here.
Yep.
And then offensively, I thought our rhythm was fantastic the entire game.
Certainly was. Our built Ford Tough player of the game. It's one of those good nights, Courtney. We could have had a number of players that come over here because you all had good nights. Courtney Blakely is our player of the game. Visit buyfordnow.com for all Ford makes and models because the best trucks are built Ford Tough. What was that first quarter like? Because you guys just took any wind out of their sails right off the bat.
Yeah, so I feel like as a team we came out extremely focused. We had 3 good days of prep, went hard in practice, and we just came out and executed, and I was proud of us.
We've been watching you, and obviously, how are you feeling, I guess is the big question everybody wants to ask. Look pretty good.
Yeah, I'm feeling okay. I'm feeling good.
Do you think about it at all or just go play?
No, I just go and play my hardest.
Yep.
I think the difference in you physically today versus Thursday was remarkable. Yeah. You look completely different today than you did on Thursday. Thursday you look like maybe it was subconscious, laboring a little bit. None of that today because, you know, I used a phrase and you know, I'm a little bit older than you are, Tasmanian Devil. You know who the Tasmanian Devil is? And that's the way you play defense and offense. Yeah, Looney Tunes. Yeah. And even showed something offensively that we haven't seen. Nice little drive and get there to the elbow and raise up and knock down that shot. That was a new thing to expand your horizons with. But I just thought you set the tone defensively, and it picked everybody up.
Yeah, I do it for my teammates. I go out there and I play for them, and I just want to get us started. So I was happy to do that today. What
is the feeling for you? Because I know you have played it. I've seen you in some games where I think you get the feeling early, oh, I'm quicker than you are. Mm-hmm. You're in trouble. I kind of sense that a little killer mentality comes in there.
It's really all mindset. So you got to go out and whoever's in front of me is over for you, pretty much.
So, go ahead.
Yeah, I just think that, you know, in a game like this where you feel like that you're the better team, to go out and not let human nature take over and play below your standard, I thought was a big key. And I thought it showed a lot of maturity for our team tonight to come out and play to our standard rather than play down to another level.
Right, so what Coach said, we can't play down and we have to play 40 minutes. We have to put 4 quarters together, and we're trying really hard as a team to do that. And I feel like we took one step further to get to that that goal.
So what was the locker room like at halftime? You're up by 31. What's that locker room like?
It was very calm. No.
There was no rah-rah?
No.
Those are nice ones, aren't they?
No, for real. I was very happy, very pleased. Yeah.
Well, you did a great job tonight. Congratulations.
I appreciate it. Thank
Always
you so
a pleasure.
much.
Courtney Blakely, our player of the game. We'll come back, visit with Coach Insel and more in a moment after a 76-43 win for Middle Tennessee. This is Lady Raider basketball from Van Wagner.
How do you create a tradition of leadership? You power it with impressive towing and hauling, sharpen it with smart features like a mobile generator, and dominate the game 48 years straight. That's Ford F-Series, America's best-selling trucks, a legacy of excellence. Only at your Mid-South Ford dealer. Available features. See Owner's Manual for important operating instructions based on 1977 to 2024 total sales.
Las Casas Drugs is a proud sponsor of Blue Raider Athletics, located at 4702 Las Casas Pike, just minutes from Murfreesboro. Las Casas Drugs strives to provide all of your pharmaceutical needs in that hometown atmosphere you deserve. Family-owned and operated, Las Casas Drugs offers free delivery, immunizations, drive-through window, gift shop, merchandise, and medication management programs. Come by and see how we can make a difference. And go Blue Raiders.
Nothing is more expensive than a missed opportunity that could have changed your life. Maybe you're just graduating high school, or are working and need to earn a degree to advance your career. Or you aspire to be a leader, and a graduate degree can make that happen. Whether you're just starting out or retooling for the future, Middle Tennessee State University can help you get there. MTSU, the University of Opportunities.
Today's game is brought to you in part by proud partners of Blue Raider Athletics, Grannis & Associates, certified public accountants. They provide a full range of tax preparation, accounting, and bookkeeping services for both business and individual needs. That's Grannis & Associates. Give them a call at 615-895-1040 or visit Grannis & Associates online at gcpas.com.
WGNS, the flagship station for Blue Raider sports.
This is the Exit Realty postgame show brought to you by Exit Realty. Bob Lamont Associates and agents Brad Hopkins, Chip Walters, Richard Lewis, and Tim Page. The number one producing Exit Realty office in the United States. Find them online at exitmurfreesboro.com. Middle Tennessee wins impressively tonight, 76-43. Coach Rick Insel will join us here in just a couple of moments. And I love talking to Cab. Very humble, kind of mild-mannered and quiet, but you can kind of tell. She gets a little gleam in her eye when you start talking about, when you realize you're quicker than somebody else, when you realize you can do these things. And she kind of grinned and said, but it's a mindset. It's a mindset.
Well, it's absolutely a mindset, and it's even more a mindset when you're coming off of an injury because – I don't care what anybody says. It's very easy to be as concerned about where you are physically as much as anything else. But I think that's one of the things that great players do is they can compartmentalize and put that in the rearview mirror.
Yeah.
And again, I thought the difference in her physically today was substantial compared to Thursday. Where I'm not going to speak for her, obviously, where she might have been thinking about it. Maybe she wasn't, but she looked like a completely different player today and just basically took over the game.
Coach Insel's making his way over here, so he'll join us here in just a second. Kind of a rare kind of game, and we'll talk about that as he sits down with us to visit in the postgame after a 76-43 win over Kennesaw State. You don't get a whole lot of games like that, do you?
Well, I thought we played pretty good as a team.
I think so.
We made a mistake or two that really we shouldn't have made. We threw one up in the third row, and then we didn't get a good angle on the entry pass to Nas, and that's the kind of stuff we got to do a better job on. And Tamia and Enrique were the two that Enrique threw it up in the third row, and Tamia didn't get the angle.
Yeah.
And so, but little things like that. Davis didn't come off the pick here. We called her number, and she went opposite when I really wanted her to just take one step off and shoot that jump shot because she's unbelievable with that. But that's stuff we got to improve on.
That tells me a lot because you're coming off a game here where you win by 33, and the first three things you mentioned are things that didn't go right.
Well, it's the small things, and if you're gonna win in the tournament, you're gonna have to execute the small things.
Yeah.
And a lot of people don't see that. and they look at the score and think, heck, you know, they just rallied them and this and that. But what I'm looking there to improve. I know what we got to do to get into the tournament. We're still fighting for an at-large bid.
Right.
And then after we get that at-large bid, we need to continue on and win the conference. And then at that point, go into the conference and take care of business.
Well, let's talk about the things you did do well. You go in the first half, in the first quarter, you just come out and grab it by the throat. I mean, you're 20-4 after the first quarter.
Well, I was real proud of our players because we didn't play down and we didn't play the scoreboard. And that's one thing in a pink game that you got to be aware of. Everybody gets caught up in the uniforms and the shoes and the crowd and the family, and you get out here and you forget to play the game of basketball. What I wanted to do is play the game of basketball. And then afterwards you get with your family and do what you had to do. Have to do. But overall, I'm pretty excited about where they're at.
I thought the difference in Courtney tonight, as much from a physical standpoint, was substantial. She looked a lot quicker tonight. She looked a lot more aggressive, and I thought she really spearheaded your defense and made everybody else better as well.
Well, one of the things I talked to her about in the first time out was, hey, you know, you're doing well, we're executing our offenses. Let's bring that ball back to Enrique, and then we got a high-low for Nas. And do that a couple of times. And then at that point, you know, if you got that lob pass going to the basket, I think that'll open it up. But it's not going to open it up early. It's going to open it up when you go back high-low. And, you know, basically I was teaching her for down the road. But I thought Cab did a great job running our basketball team. When she crossed that center line, if you looked at her, and y'all got the same angle I did, she was looking left and right to see where the shooters were at.
Yeah.
I thought early the end of the first half, I thought Tamia should have hit Gregory over on that wing.
Yes.
Gregory was wide open, and Tamia saw a hold of the basket, and I thought she should have threw the ball to Gregory. Then if they closed on Gregory, we had a give and go back to Tamia, and that's one of the things we talked about inside.
As a coach, Kyle and I were talking about this during the broadcast. When you get to a point where a game is settled, you know, you're in your late third quarter, whatever, what is your thought process on when you start substituting? And one of the things we speculated on was, you know, because for a while you had three starters out there with a couple of, you know, bench players. They need to be accustomed to playing with each other if a crunch situation comes up.
Well, 28 points, when I see 28 points up there, at that point I'm going to sub freely. But until then, we're going to be very selective on what's going on. I've lost games before with 20-point win, 20-point leads. And I've kind of made that back even when I was in high school. On this same floor, I got beat by a Columbia team because I substituted against Warren County, and Warren County got back in the game. I still won the game, but we lost all of our chemistry going in. It was one of my better basketball teams. And then the next night I got beat by Columbia because I didn't have any chemistry or continuity. So I left this floor that night thinking, what am I going to do? And from then on, I didn't care what anybody said. It was 28 points. If I didn't have a 28-point lead, you know, I wasn't subbing freely. But after I got 28, Coach Fleming over at Shelbyville took care of that. Here, Tom, Matt, Kim, Nina, all them, they're over that. But until that, pretty much got my hand on everybody that goes in.
I thought your rhythm offensively was fantastic, particularly running Utah. And, you know, I mean, to me, you know, I refer to it as Groundhog Day because it just seemed like the same thing over and over and over again. And to me, it's so fantastic driving her right. But then you also saw Jalen Gregory take advantage of that, Cab take advantage of that, Savannah Davis take advantage of that, and just executing that offense so flawlessly and so rhythmic. That was pretty good to see.
Well, to me is playing right now head and shoulders above everything, and then right there with Gregory and her. You got two of the best wing players in the conference on the same team. And Cab got that luxury that she can throw to either one of them, and they can both make things happen. You know, I couldn't believe that they left Gregory open with some long shots. And I also couldn't believe they left Tamia open, you know, after she got 30 and 14 the other night. But you got to keep playing at that level. You can't keep backing off.
Finally, this is an interesting week. Now, this is one of those rare weeks, the last one, where you get a week between games.
I really don't like a week between games.
I didn't think so, yeah.
We're going to come in and practice. Now, last time we gave them off a day or two, but we're coming in and practicing and start getting ready for Western and start trying to get our other players that we've got on our team get them to move up another step or two so they can help us during.
Good win. Congratulations.
Thank you, guys. Appreciate y'all.
Appreciate it very much. Coach Rick Insel with us. We'll take a break, come back, go through the final stats for you in this 76-43 win for the Lady Raiders. This is Lady Raider basketball from Van Wagner.
Not feeling well and need to see a doctor? Find the care you need now at Ascension St. Thomas. We're here with 24/7 ER care, same-day care, and walk-in urgent care for broken bones, sprains, allergies, sore throats, and more. Visit ascension.org/St. Thomas Care to get the right care at the right place at the right time. Serving Middle Tennessee State University, Murfreesboro, and surrounding communities.
Roscoe Brown is proud to be a longtime supporter of MTSU athletics and your locally owned HVAC and plumbing company for over 80 years. Roscoe Brown has been the trusted name for heating, cooling, and plumbing for Middle Tennessee homeowners and businesses. Call 888-MY-ROSCOE to schedule your HVAC or plumbing service today. Turn to the experts at Carrier and Roscoe Brown. People you know, a name you trust. Go Blue Raiders.
Roscoe Brown. RoscoeBrown.com.
RJ Young is no longer just your office copier supplier. We are now helping you create the modern office. Our cutting-edge solutions cover security systems, business phones, managed IT, and AV technology for your organization. We've teamed up with world-class partners to save you more through building services, and our U.S.-based specialists are your personal coaches, making sure you always have the highest degree of personalization.
How do you create a tradition of leadership? You power it with impressive towing and hauling, sharpen it with smart features like a mobile generator, and dominate the game 48 years straight. That's Ford F-Series, America's best-selling trucks, a legacy of excellence, only at your Mid-South Ford dealer. Available features. See Owner's Manual for important operating instructions based on 1977 to 2024 total sales.
You're listening to MTSU Sports on WGNS.
Well, time to go inside the final numbers of this game from Grannis and Associates, certified public accountants specializing in business and personal accounting and tax services. Grannis and Associates, 615-895-1040 and online at www.gcpas.com. Middle Tennessee wins it 76-43. That's the most important stat, of course. On the night, Lady Raiders 28 of 57 from the field for 49%, 11 of 24 from three-point range for the night, 45%. Kyle, it's one of those things where, you know, when Rick Insel's teams make 10 or more three-pointers a game, they're almost unbeatable when you look statistically.
Yeah, and, you know, it's such a staple of their offense. And, you know, in the past, they haven't always had a NOS type that could also go out there and deliver as well. You know, tonight she gets 12, but, you know, when you've got Jalen out there, she goes 5 out of 10. Tamia goes 3 out of 6, and Cab made 1 as well. Mm-hmm. And then you got a Savannah Davis coming off the bench that goes 1 out of 3. Stacy gets, you know, goes 1 for 1. Mm-hmm. You know, it's just, that's hard to match. Yep. It really is. And, you know, certainly Kennesaw is not statistically one of those kinds of teams that could match that. So that's a massive deficit when you basically outscore them 33-9 from that location. That's hard to make up anywhere else.
Lady Raiders 9 of 14 from the free throw line tonight for only 64%. Defense continues to be a staple for this Lady Raider team as Kennesaw State 16 of 60 from the field, 26.7%. So a team that came in number 2 in the nation in Middle Tennessee in field goal percentage defense, giving up about 32%, got a little bit better even tonight with their defense. And a lot of that, I mean, the first half was a total shutdown. I mean, they had, you look at 3 for 31 from the field was Kennesaw State in the first half.
Yeah, and 0 for 9 from the three-point line. And I go back and again, Kennesaw came into this game with 4 players averaging in double figures. As a matter of fact, those 4 players were averaging 47.5 points per game, and at halftime they had a collective 9. Mm-hmm. So they just, you know, like I said, they got no rhythm. They just couldn't get up off the mat to begin with. And, you know, when you're that dominant defensively, I don't care who you play, what level. You hold a team to 4 points in the first quarter and 7 in the second quarter. there was a time that I wasn't sure they were going to get to 10.
Yeah.
And finally had a couple of late baskets. Otherwise, they would have had less than 10. That's strong. I don't care who you play.
Sometimes stats can be deceiving. And you look at the final stats rebounding-wise. Kennesaw State out-rebounded Middle Tennessee 41-36, an 18-7 edge in offensive rebounding. But, as you said, when you miss 28 shots in the first half, the opportunity for offensive rebounds is much more prevalent than it would normally be.
Especially when you're taking the type of shots that Kennesaw was taking. I mean, they were just coming from, as we like to call it, parts unknown. You didn't know when they were going up, so you're sort of out of rhythm defensively on your box outs. But, golly, I mean, an incredible stat, 18 offensive rebounds, but they only got 8 second-chance points out of that. That's mind-blowing. Now, that being said, the 18 is a concerning number. I don't care who you're playing.
Right.
And especially against an outmatched opponent from a physical and a height standpoint.
Right.
So that's something that I feel like is, when you're looking for something to really address
that's
and hammer
going to be
home,
one of them, isn't it?
That'll be one of them.
Yeah, the Blue Raiders with their rebounds. Each Lady Raider rebound brought to you by Window World of Murfreesboro, as America's most trusted remodeler. Window World and their lifetime warranty will always be there when it really matters. Visit windowworldmurfreesboro.com for a free quote today. Window World of Murfreesboro, the official window provider of Blue Raider Athletics. Other stats, Middle Tennessee, 16 assists, only 9 turnovers tonight, 8 steals, 6 blocks, 5 by Bouldereva. So now she's got 82 blocks on the season. I haven't seen the other stats, but there's a very good chance she will still be number 1 in the country in blocks after this night is concluded. Kennesaw State, 10 assists, 16 turnovers, 6 steals, and 1 block shot. Individually, Middle Tennessee, 4 players in double figures. I thought this was, you mentioned this, Kyle, afterward. Did it feel like Tamia Scott had 20 points?
No, not at all.
And she had 24.
When I looked up and saw that she had 24, I thought, I knew she played well.
Yep.
But it was one of those where, Thursday night she was so dominant and got 30. And tonight she's only 6 points short of that line.
Yep.
And, just basically just sort of sprinkled them in there, if you will. And I think, it was just such a strange thing, I guess, because we got such great balance tonight. Maybe it just didn't feel that way, and it wasn't like play after play after play after play. But, golly, what a great week for Tamia. I mean, if this is not player of the week, then they need to just dissolve the award.
Totally agree.
That's amazing.
Yeah, she had 30 and 14 on Thursday night, 24 and 8 tonight. So I think that's got to be a lock.
Yeah, I'm a little upset with her. I told her that I needed to have the itinerary from Wednesday night and Thursday morning. I haven't gotten that yet.
Yep.
I gave her a 12 midnight deadline,
okay.
and she hadn't come through, so we're going to have a discussion.
Have to follow up on that.
Yeah, I need that stuff bottled.
Jalen Gregory, 17 points, 5 3-pointers tonight. As she continues to add to her school record total in 3-pointers made in a career. Courtney Blakely, again, a solid game. 13 points, 5 rebounds, 5 assists, only 2 turnovers, and played 27 minutes in tonight's game. And Anastasia Bouldereva, 12 points, 4 rebounds, 5 block shots to add to her career total. Also, Savannah Davis, 3 points tonight. Jada Harrison with 3. Jada Granum with 2. She also had 3 rebounds in her 9 minutes of play. And Anna Milanovic came off the bench and had a basket, as well as Stacy Kabiernik, who made a 3 as well. So one of the rare times where you're looking to see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 different Lady Raiders that get into the scoring column tonight. That's always good news.
Yeah, and even more that played because, I mean, I'm not trying to be morbid about it at all, but, I mean, every player that's out there is a play away from, not being able to play.
Yep.
And you just never really know. You get to that time of year where players are fatigued and you get, nagging injuries and things like that are hard to overcome. So it's completely an all hands on deck. And it's one of the things that you're always trying to reinforce with your backups is you are a play away from being out there. So invest on the practice floor. Invest outside of practice in terms of your skill
film
work.
Study and all.
Film study, everything. This is when you got to be a pro.
Only one player in double figures for Kennesaw State. It was Kiara Berry, who had 15 points on the night. Another great job defensively on their leading scorer, Princess Harden, who came in averaging almost 16 points a game, in the top 5 in the conference in scoring. and Harden was held tonight to only 4 points. She had 9 rebounds, but only 4 points, so a great job there.
Yeah, 1 of 8 from the floor.
Yep.
I mean, you talk about somebody that just never got involved in the game at
all. Yep. We'll take a break. We'll come back and set you up for the coming game. A rematch, little revenge maybe on their minds. Hopefully there is. Anyway, we'll take a break, come back and talk about it in a moment. This is Lady Raider basketball from Van Wagner.
When the arena lights dim for a concert, or when the crowd becomes one at a big game, you can almost feel like you're the biggest fan. But who's your biggest fan? It's the person that will get you home safely after a night of drinking. It's the person who looks out for your life to make sure you leave the stadium with someone sober. This could be a designated driver or someone who offers to get you a ride share. Because in Tennessee, fans don't let fans drive drunk. Brought to you by the Tennessee Highway Safety Office, a division of the Tennessee Department of Safety and Homeland Security.
Middle Tennessee Electric proudly supports the Blue Raiders, and we're proud to power the scoreboard lights at Murphy Center. When it comes to the electric service in the community, you can always trust MTE to do what's best for our members. We serve by providing affordable, reliable, safe electricity and outstanding member services. Here at MTE, we serve to make life better for our members and their communities. Visit MTE.com to learn more. And about that scoreboard, well, light it up, Blue Raiders.
At State Farm, when home and auto work as a team, you score and save money. I'm State Farm agent Andy Wama. Give me a call at 615-890-0850 and let's work together to win big by saving money on home and auto. With the service you get from State Farm, you might think our car insurance costs more. I'm State Farm agent Andy Wama. Give me a call at 615-890-0850 and let me show you with discounts up to 40%. You may find it even costs less.
With the game on the line and the shot clock winding down, the Blue Raiders pass the ball to the most proven player on the floor to make the game winner. As the Nashville area's proven John Deere equipment dealer and proud sponsor of Middle Tennessee basketball, Tri-Green Equipment is wide open and ready to make the game-winning play for your property season after season. Stop by in-store today or visit us online at trigreen.com. Go Blue Raiders.
The Blue Raiders are on News Radio WGNS.
Well, before we wrap things up here, let's do our required FCC mandate and take our station identification break. This is Lady Raider basketball from Van Wagner.
The flagship station for Middle Tennessee sports, WGNS, Murfreesboro, Smyrna. The Blue Raiders play here.
Next for the Lady Raiders, next Saturday afternoon, as Western Kentucky will come to the Murphy Center. That is a 2 o'clock tip-off, and that is a game, Kyle Turnham, I believe that they've kind of got, I would believe that they would have that one circled because that's one as good, and Western Kentucky, there's a good team. I mean, you got to give them a lot of credit, but I feel like that's a game Middle Tennessee feels like they let get away on that trip to Bowling Green.
Well, you know, the interesting part about that is, and I was thinking about this while you were saying that, regardless of that outcome, you would think that date would be circled on your calendar anyway.
Yeah.
But just the fact that we did not play well, didn't finish well there.
Yep.
I think because the way that game started, we got off to such a dominant start.
Up
there.
by 14.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
And just didn't finish. And you got to give credit to Western Kentucky. They stepped up and answered the bell, made some really key plays, big shots down the stretch. But I would think that. The focus would be pretty good this week.
Should be. It was a 63-58 loss in Bowling Green, the only loss for the Lady Raiders so far in conference play. Again, that's a 2 o'clock start on Saturday. Our broadcast will begin with the pregame show at 1:30. This was a fun one from start to finish. We don't get as good as Middle Tennessee is. You don't get a lot of these that are kind of settled 5 minutes in, and this one really was. But it's always fun to see how a team responds and reacts, and there was really no letdown. They kind of built the lead and then just kind of maintained, even with substitutions and all coming in, and I think that's got to be a positive as well.
Well, from a coaching standpoint, the one thing that I'm watching for in that situation is, okay, how mature are we in terms of, again, playing to a standard, not playing to our opponent, not playing to the clock, not playing to anything else other than the way that we play. And, outside of a couple of plays here and there, which are going to happen anyway,
sure.
I didn't see any slippage, whatsoever, and really proud of that fact.
Good luck this week.
Thank you, sir.
Always good to be with you, Kyle.
Yes,
Appreciate
sir.
it. Kyle Turnham with us. I'm Joe Fisher. Thanks for joining us. Thank you, Micah, back in the studio for all of your help on the broadcast as Middle Tennessee goes wire to wire, defeating Kennesaw State. We'll see you next Saturday, 1:30 airtime, 2 o'clock tip-off against Western Kentucky from the Glass House. You've been listening to Lady Raider Basketball from Van Wagner.
It's never lost on Window World that your home is your largest physical investment. Window World's integrity can be noticed from your very first moment of contact. The clean, professional installation of premium windows, siding, doors, and more are designed to last while leaving your home looking amazing. Window World and their lifetime warranty will always be there when it really matters. They're America's most trusted remodeler and a proud partner of Middle Tennessee State University Athletics, because the difference is integrity and always in the detail.
Nothing is more expensive than a missed opportunity that could have changed your life. Maybe you're just graduating high school, or are working and need to earn a degree to advance your career. Or you aspire to be a leader, and a graduate degree can make that happen. Whether you're just starting out or retooling for the future, Middle Tennessee State University can help you get there. MTSU, the University of Opportunities.
City Auto Mitsubishi is your hometown dealer for new Mitsubishi models like Outlander, Eclipse Cross, and Mirage. See all the new Mitsubishi models and save today. Remember, City Auto is still your volume used car dealer with a huge selection of quality pre-owned inventory. Win with City Auto's great selection of new and used cars, trucks, and SUVs from more than 35 brands. City Auto, Bridge Avenue off Old Fort Parkway. Go Blue Raiders!
Murfreesboro Medical Clinic is proud to be the official medical group of MTSU Athletics. We all win big when we work as a team for better health. Just like MTSU's athletes and coaches, our healthcare professionals work tirelessly to make our community proud. At MMC, we really are true blue. MTSU is our hometown team, and your health is our mission. Visit mmclinic.com or call us at 615-893-4480.
Thanks for joining us for this broadcast of the 50th season of Middle Tennessee State University Women's Basketball. Today's broadcast was presented by Window World of Murfreesboro, the official window and exterior remodeling company of Blue Raider Athletics. Tennessee Orthopedic Alliance, official team physicians for Blue Raider Athletics. Ascend Federal Credit Union, the exclusive credit union of Blue Raider Athletics. Ascension St. Thomas Rutherford, the official hospital partner for MTSU Athletics. Bud Light, easy to drink, easy to enjoy. Enjoy responsibly. And by the Tennessee Highway Safety Office, fans don't let fans drive drunk. The proceeding has been a Van Wagner presentation of the Blue Raider Network.